Hello, people. So I'm just trying to get this back on again. Hello. So we've only got a few people in, and Matt's should be coming on, but you never know. He's always fashionably late. But if not, then you'll get to kick up the rear end. But I'm trying to sort out me flipping. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so we have got Cal. Hello, Cal. Actually, we'll start from the top. It would help, wouldn't it? What a spanner. Right. Hi, Cal. Hi, Andrea. Melissa may come on. We don't know yet. I was partly listening to a message, but obviously she only sent it a few minutes before I was going to come live. So it's like typical. Right. Who else have we got? We have Sean. Hi, Sean. Hi, Dazzy. Hi, Moon. Hope everybody. Oh, it's morning, is it, in Miami? So I hope everybody is okay. I've got a loose what she here we go.
Hello.
Oh.
I look like shit.
Yes, you do. What you done?
I ain't got my lights on.
Yeah, my lights, I've not done it yet because I'd need an extension to put it over here.
Right.
So I can't do it because
get my headphones on, isn't it?
Right. Okay.
Right. Hello. How are you?
Hello, Anthony. Oh. So
are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, I've not even changed the webcam. I don't even know where the bloody hell I put it. It would be close. It's because I've got that much crap I need to sort out again. As much as I'm getting rid of rubbish, it's an absolute pain in that we're actually having to hire somebody to come and take a load of rubbish away because with that stuff in it, it's that bad.
So I take it you contacted a hoarder house cleaning company then, yeah?
No. Hi, Jason. What do you mean hoard a house, you cheeky sod? Hang on a minute. You hoard bloody computers and pieces and or about all them bloody hard drives you've got. Come on. Exactly.
Yeah, I really need to do a tidy up, get some more stuff from downstairs, upstairs, out of the way.
I've got a big roll of stuff for the black bin bags because it's as quick as you get rid of rubbish, it all accumulates. And like everything, they say, oh yeah, recycle. Well, the recycle bin gets full, and you only get that one. Then they only take it away. Was it every few weeks?
Wait, stop it.
Does my tree in? So I'm just watching this bearded dragon because she's running around again. She's a nutcase. If I don't let her out, she starts having a paddy and starts hitting her face on the glass like, let me out.
Yeah.
Hello, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa got a parcel off me the other day. So keep her busy. And then you got my parcel, even though Simon had to put his weird shit in as well. But he's just as bad. But he sent it because it's one of them. The film is that bad. But it's just one of them. It's just weird. Simon said it's that bad, it's good. I'm like, no, Simon, it's shit. But it's so over the top. And you'll find a lot of other people will use it as a piss take as well, but it's terrible. I remember watching the first one when I was about bloody a teenager, and I just sat there and was like, what the hell is this shit?
Right, I'm going to do a video just saying that you're live on Jackie Green's Cats and Things. See you over there. Right, that'll do.
It's all right. Your stalker already knows you're on here because he's already done his crap sending to my phone. It's like, proves they watch my videos because I put your name on it. That's why. And they started it soon as I went live. They did it. It's like,
Oh dear.
Says it all, really. Sad. Really, really sad. Where the hell do you think you're going, lady? Can't get in there. I put a block there. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Miss-
dogs begging for. I've got dry roasted peanuts on the
Uh-oh.
bed. Yeah, she's like pawing the bed now. Like give.
I'm starving. I'm withering away. How dare you eat that all yourself?
Yeah, I know. Disgraceful. How can we not give you the food when you want it all the time? Why don't we do it? Why don't we just give it to you all the time, forever?
So it's like a bunch for you and a bunch for Angel.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to drink tonight.
So neither am I. I'm just drinking coffee and water, not having any alcohol.
No,
No.
I overdid it a bit last night on the wacky live stream. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I was sorting out some things last night, and I think did I go on to somebody else's? I might have been on somebody else's live stream. I can't remember. It's not that. I've been going to bed kind of earlyish for me, sleeping through because I've found some tablets that are helping me sleep because I weren't sleeping right, and I'm just sick to death of it. What happened to your live stream last night, Matt? It disappeared, according to Dazzy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my special purpose made an unexpected appearance.
Oh no! I'm glad I didn't see it now. I'm really glad because it just scares the shit out of me.
You weren't missing that. Yeah.
But you've not done that in a while, I'll tell you that. You're usually quite careful.
It's because of these bloody. They're gonna have to go out actually because they've ripped now today. My thermals.
Oh no, not again.
And I actually sewed up the bit on the front. That's the hole.
Yeah.
And then like another Vision style hole appeared underneath the main thing. And yeah, and I said to people like, oh, it's weird, like, and a weird sort of like hole has appeared. Anyway, later on I was doing something, camera pointed down, and guess what was there?
Oh no.
Yeah. So just took it down because I can't risk
no, you can't
fight for that. Yeah.
Matt was hilarious until the end with gobby person who needed to be silenced.
Oh.
Gobby person? Who the fuck did you have on?
Jordan.
Oh. Pinky Winky.
Sorry, puppy. Sorry, puppy. It's gone now. It's gone now.
We're like, how dare you eat it?
It's like, disdain look then.
Oh, I know. It's like, how dare you eat it all without me? Hi, Brady.
Gone now.
Brady's alive? Whoa. Hello, Barry Storms. Hope you're all right, dude. Bloody hell. Do you know what? Sometime I think you should come up at some point, Barry, because I've talked to you for quite a while now. Chat to you every now and again. And I think it's about time. If I've got get you on Facebook or Failbook or WhatsApp or something like that, I think you should come up at some point. You've been told. But bloody hell, Brady.
Oh, bloody hell. Here you go. One little one for you, and there you go.
Hi, Sue.
Go on then.
Yeah, I've not seen you about, Mike. Have you been okay, dude?
No, it's none now. It's gone. It's all
You
gone.
mean eventually? Nah. No. You're on sometimes when I'm on late at night as well. So, I haven't watched that B-roll yet. I will do. It's just one of them. I'll put a video on if I'm doing something, and I'll just stick it on while I'm doing something, and obviously watch and be doing something, because it's a lot easier that way.
Yeah. Oh, my head's still pounding, really. You know, I've had a headache most of the day, and
Ew.
I was out the back garden fixing a fence because the fence blew down in the wind. So
Oh shit.
we were going to buy new fence panels, and then so I had to look at it, and I was like, well, actually, no. I stripped it all down, put it back together, and then nailed it all back up, and managed to retrieve both of the fence panels. So all we need is a fence post now and some post concrete to stick it in, and yeah, it should be good.
Cute. What was I saying? It's raining hard as hell. Yeah, well, we've been having the exact same thing, Barry. It's either been absolutely pissing it down with rain, or we've had bloody winds that we've not really been. I don't know. We're not used to really high winds, but we've been getting them, and it's been battering the country. The rain. And then apparently, oh yeah, the temperature's meant to drop again. It's like, make up your bloody mind.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, hi B. Matt, you need some painkillers down your neck.
Yeah. I'll take some. I've got paracetamol. I'll go and take some of those. Hang on, give me a sec, and I'll go get some now.
Cute. I'm not. Don't worry about being late. I'm not going anywhere. Matt's just guzzling some painkillers for his crazy hangover that he probably had from such a stupid time. Hey Jackie, I vote my fellow Welshie. Yes, he is, Aaron. He is another Welshie. Hope you're all right, everybody, in this crazy weather that everybody seems to be having. So, I'm getting eyeballed by a bloody bearded dragon. You're not getting any locusts today, lady. I gave you a bunch yesterday. Sheesh. I don't know what you think it is. Gift week. Guys, don't know which is worse. Her or the bloody cats. We've had all that temps in the single digits. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been going up and down like bloody mad, Barry. So, and then we're meant to have snow. I refuse to go out in the snow because I can't afford to fall. But apparently, Simon, I think it was last week, he came back and he's clutching his wrist. I'm like, what's up with you? Or fell over. I was like, well, it's rather you than me. I can't afford to fall over. Fuck that. Can't do any more damage. I'm still waiting for my letter from the hospital because apparently they won't do the operation on my back because about how bad it is. So they turned around and said they'll only do it until the pain really, really escalates now because I've got two problems in my back. So, and one of the parts in my back is nipping the nerves, and that's what's causing the problems in my legs. And I'm just like, brilliant. So, and he just said it's not a simple thing of just putting a rod in your back. It's a bit more complicated than that. I'm like, ooh. So, yeah. Not good in the slightest.
I know a few people who've had to have that sort of stuff done to them. My next door neighbour's one of them. She really was, not able to get around, and she was somebody who used to do like marathons. She's back to doing marathon running now.
God, you know what? I wish I could do that, but like I said, I've got two problems, not just one problem in my back. So it's like, because apparently one's the one that's straight in my spine. So that's the easy one. It's the other thing I've got to have. And surgeon's just like, no, he doesn't want to do it until it gets to the point of no return.
I think I'm gonna have to go downstairs again because dog's going whoop, which means probably no water in a bowl. Hang on a sec.
Oh, it is. It's like having children. Yeah, back problems is the worst. Yeah, it is, Bastian. I'm bloody sick of it because I used to walk everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And to be not hardly doing any walking at all, it's really boring. I'm bored of bloody tears. What is that noise? Some bloody weird noises coming on in this room. Oh, it might be the roaches. The big roaches. Can't wait to send some off. 16 likes. I know, Moon. It's terrible, isn't it, dude? How dare they only put only 16 likes, dude? No good. No good at all. Yes. See, Matt only has the problems with one. It's lucky, really, but she still has her little paddies. Your dog.
I think it's good though, because she lets me know, that she needs something rather than, sort of suffering in silence. And, she's just like, come and do this for me. So not bad.
Oh no, I get it. One of my cats, he's a little sod, and he'll want something. Well, a few of them do it, but they'll come over and be like, hit me with a paw. And it's like to tell you, he wants something. He does it all the bloody time. He's a little sod. And then I've got another cat. He like, out of all the cats, there's one cat that really likes his belly rubbed. And I'll be there. I'm like, right, I won't. I'll do it in a minute. I'll do it in a minute. Bang. I'll have a phone. Bang. Right. Okay. I'll rub your belly. Like bloody weird cat, but that's it. But he insists, and I've been sat there doing it for ages, and I think, right, he's obviously bored of it, and I'll stop for a few minutes and he'll be back again. And he's a big cat, so you can bloody out, and their heads are hard. If they hit you, and bang, it's like, can you feel that? Oh dear, bloody mad. So I've got him, and then there's one, he'll jump on your shoulders, and you'll put like head one and round the back of you, and just want you to walk around with him on your shoulders. Just some of the things that they ask, and they'll tell you what they want, and obviously, like with Angel, what she wants. They give you indications, and it's if you spend enough time, what they mean. So animals have their ways, as long as you start catching on. So that's the joys of animals. Smother, I believe, all over your head. That'll get rid of your headache. Oh, burn it, you bloody numpty. Isn't that that's for bloody like body
muscular?
Yeah, don't put it on your head. He's not been head banging. I know he's head banging internal, but not external. Jesus. That's the equivalent of a hot head.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll probably have to wash it off.
Yeah. Sometimes usually a good shower, a good bath, or usually when I'm drinking, before I go to bed, mind you, I always have bottles of water anyway. Well, I'll sit there and neck a load of it down. Flushes it out your system. Sorted. It's great.
Yeah.
Definitely sorted. It's a lot better. I mean, very rarely I wake up with a headache. If I've not had any water to flush out my system, then I wake up feeling like death warmed up, but it's not very often. Smart water and pass. Yeah, because it's got oh god,
electrolytes.
Yeah, it has that one. The smart water. Yep. So it's better for you. So it basically puts all the nutrients, everything back into your system that you lose.
Oh yeah.
So we were just having you put down, Melissa. We've had enough of you now. What are you kidding? I tell you, there's loads of us all bloody got shit going on. It's crap. So, and I found out the what do you call it? That my mum's got. What she got? I forgot now what she's got. I know she's got the same as Melissa. Melissa's mum. Never mind. COPD. That's the word. But she's got she's got a chest infection. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going anywhere near you. And then it turns out my sister gave it to her. And it's like, no, I'm keeping well away. I avoid all these chest infections and crap. So it's like, keep away. I take all my vitamins and supplements. If they want to get ill, it's up to them. Oh, hi, Michael. Look, Michael's left his glasses upstairs again. That's why he's writing in caps. These are new glasses, by the way. They're a bit bigger now, not as narrow as the other ones. And I've got now separate reading glasses. Proper ones, prescription ones. So I was like, yes, I can read. So I can sit there with a magazine like down here now instead of up here. Like, yay. I've actually been watching the space rocket launch in America. I haven't. Talk bloody full of shit in America. In some of these bloody rocket launch. Where they're going to go to the other bloody side of the country. Sorry.
She heard me with a packet. She's back.
Uh-oh. Yeah, cat, the dog with red eye. It's bad enough for the cats. I usually have to sit there secretly, or I push them off. So these like actually nice. These like plant-based crisps that you can get from Tesco, and they're really, really nice. And I'm one of them. I don't like anything that's too salty. So Jackie Jr. new glasses make a huge difference. Yeah. Definitely. So I'm like, yes, can see a bit better. And then, like I said, I've got my reading glasses down here. I don't like the bloody stupid glasses case they give you now. It's like, I'm not going to lose these. They're scary. I think that's me. Is that me reading? Yeah, my reading glasses. Reading glasses. Purple. They're both purple. Somebody was trying to convince me to get black, and I'm like, so I like black, but if I put them on my duvet cover when I take them off, I'm not going to see them again. Like, no. Otherwise, yeah, black on black, forget it. You need your glasses to find your glasses sometimes. Jackie got a glow-in-the-dark glasses case. I bloody haven't. They are. It's all right. I'm going to buy glasses case myself because they are like horrible cardboard crap. Because I'm like, I even looked at them and I'm like, what are they? But they are. No,
yeah, they don't make them out of metal anymore. They make them out of bloody pressed cardboard.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're horrible.
Yeah, I said to him when I went glasses recently, I said, "Have you got like a normal container for them?" And they went, "No, these are what we do now." And it's like, well, yeah, but I don't think anyone actually likes them though. That's the thing, you know. It's like, yeah, that's what we do now. It's like, yeah, but people don't want you to do it.
No. So yeah. I'm getting new glasses cases, and they are going in the bin. Because I've seen ones online. I don't care if I'm paying a tenner for them. I'd rather pay a tenner for them. Well, proper ones than that. So I've got to see. I might have some old glasses case somewhere as well. Your reading glasses are the same as mine, Jackie. I've got a dull navy case. Well, no, they're in like lime green, and the other ones are like dark green. And I was like, ew. Fair enough, I won't lose the glasses case, but no. I'm going to put this fan on because I've got the temperature up in here. Oh, shit, it's got up even higher. Right, I've got to turn that down a bit. Otherwise, I think I'm in the bloody Bahamas. Shit, am I turning this right the right way? Yep. Yeah, got to turn that down. We've gone up to 28 degrees in here. So, yeah, turn it down a bit. It's on pretty warm anyway because the temperature keeps changing. So at one point temperature had gone down to about 22 degrees, which is not good for everything that's in here. So it's like, right, turn it up a little bit. So yeah. Oh, I can't see Emma. I can't leave my glasses on the bedside table. Hi, Daniel, because basically I've got these things called cats. And cats go everywhere. And sometimes when they're in a good mood, cats don't jump. They push off and jump. So every now and again, they'll push off and everything should go, phew. And it's like, you've got all this space. Why do you have to propel yourself off me side cabinet? Little sods.
Oh yeah, you can get glow in the dark glasses cases, and they're only £3.35 from Vision Express. Plastic, but they glow in the dark.
Ooh, hey, do you know what? That's actually a good idea. That. Definitely.
probably order them online. That's really cheap, though. I can't get over that.
That is cheap. I mean, I do have a glow in the dark case for me fire cube. I actually bought one, so obviously put it down. You can find it right away. And then I've got a spare one because obviously the little, the covers that you put on over the top of it, they split after a while. So I'm like, yeah, they're fine. I don't mind. It's usually a good idea.
Melissa says she's looking at them now as well. Since
Yeah,
I said about them. Oh, look, I'll show you what they look like.
All right. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's cool, actually. I don't like bright colours, but they're pretty cool. I wonder if they do them in purple. Looking good.
Wonder what they're made out of, because
it's a perspex or something.
Well, stuff that stuff that like continually glows by itself at night is it's like got tritium in it, and that's radioactive. So yeah.
And even the new cloth you get with the glasses now don't even clean. I know. Have you seen the state of the bloody cloths? They've really gone cheap on them. It's like, seriously. I mean, yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, but I know their logo's all in green, but I don't want to be reminded. So, it looks like a giant bogey. Yeah, they do actually look okay.
Yeah, anyone know what these things are made out of? I just tried to have a look to see what's it made out of. Hang on. What did it just do? It rewrote my question as I wrote it. Hang on. Night spot glasses case made of
hand gel cleans glasses as well. I've never tried that, man. I actually do have hand sanitizer. Simon only comes in here every now and again to use it, but obviously if I'm handling things, I bloody use it because it's common sense, really. Don't be walking around like, oh yeah, my hands are all manky. Ugh. No way. Yeah, I would give it a try because, like I said, these are newer glasses, so just have to be a bit careful. Go on.
The case is clear, and it's the liner at the bottom that glows. So, you see the liner glowing at the bottom of the case, not the whole case.
All right, fair enough. But is it one of them where you've got to leave it in the light for it to glow, or does it stay glowed? Because sometimes you have to leave it in like a bit of light and then it starts glowing.
Yeah, I don't know whether it. Yeah, it says the glow can be seen throughout the night by dark adjusted eyes. Yeah.
Okay. Are you coming through again?
Oh yeah, you have to expose it to light for a short period of time, and then it'll glow then throughout the night. Go on, then.
Fair enough.
Go on.
Are you listening? Yes, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. You noticed me up here, have you? Do you want to come up? Now, if I grab you and you want to jump down again. Yes, you lady. She sat there looking up at me. Aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Like you say her name and she'll put a little head to the side. She'll be listening to you. Hello, Jeffrey. Ding dong. What? Oh dear. What time did you go to bed?
I don't know. We were. I think we started at 10:30. It was a 5-hour stream, so that would have been 3:30. I didn't get up till 1 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah.
You can't get through because I've blocked all the corners. So I'm not having you going in naughty areas. I can't get you. She's under me bloody chair again. She'll be out. Mr. Data reverse shuttle. All right, okay. Yeah, you do that. Have fun with that, dude. How did we both meet? online. I just kept stalking him. That's what it was.
Yeah, Mam Nan says that you use a little bit of fairy liquid. I have heard that you can do that, but another technique I was told about recently is to get shaving foam.
Oh yeah.
The stuff that's white, not the gel type. You know, you get the white stuff, and you wipe that on, and then wipe it off, and then that leaves a surface which doesn't allow the fog to build up as well. Apparently, you know, I did try it on. Where was it now? I tried it on my mirror.
Oh yeah.
It worked. It worked for a few days, so I think you have to kind of replace it. But you know, it did work.
That's good. Never really tried with that, but the only shaving gel I've got is, well, shaving stuff is shaving gel. And I thought, bugger this, I'll shave my legs today because I'm sick to death of looking at bloody scary hairy legs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna regret. I know I'm gonna regret it, but I don't care. I was sick to death of it. I'm like, nah, it's just not normal. But no, I'm gonna probably wake up and be like, whose clever idea was this?
Brady had a hot bath today. He says, and a lobster now. So what? You ate it, or you feel like a lobster?
He's probably over bloody and done it with the hot water, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you come out and there's still steam not coming off your body. I can't. That's it. I'm one of them. I can't sit in a bath long. It's one of them where the water will suddenly start going cold, and I'll be like, nope. I do not like having, Jackie, you can get LED light for your glasses as well. Really? Okay, that's just weird. There's some weird things they bring out. Have you noticed lately I've blocked everything off? Yes.
No, they didn't meet on Tinder. It was Grindr.
Oh, God. Keep that to yourself, you.
It's one site I've never ever looked at. I've never even gone to it. Shall I go do it now just to see what it looks like? Because I don't know what it is.
I've heard of them. I never
Grindr.
bothered with any of these bloody sites. I just never thought. You know, it's just gone where you meet people in the pub or, you know, through friends.
It's down. I clicked on it and it says it's down at the moment.
Oh, dear.
It says I had too many requests, apparently.
Oh, shit. Why can you hear crickets, Daniel? Because I've got crickets. That's why. They're food for other creatures. Oh no, I love a shower. I can't sit in a bath. And I've got a chair for my shower anyway, so I'm sat down. So it's fine.
It's
I mean, go on.
Pictures of like good-looking people on their front fucking page. I'm like, yeah, right.
No, thank you. No. Now you're probably on. Do you know, I've never bothered with them. I've just couldn't be bothered.
But you obviously did though, because you met online. Did you meet him on a forum then?
Yeah. It was through one of his friends, because his mum had just died at the time. And, yeah, exactly. And nobody had gone to see her in the crematorium. And he was actually asking on his friend's wall. He was asking, who would come with me? And not one of them said anything. And I turned around and said, I know you don't really know me, but I was pretty good friends with one of his friends. I'm like, I know you don't know me, but I'll go with you because I know exactly what it's like. Obviously, I've not lost a parent, but I have gone and visited in a family member when they've passed. I've actually gone to one to go and visit, and I'm like, you won't like it. She will not look the same as she was when she was alive. But if you want to go and see him in the chapel of rest, then so be it. I'm like, yeah, I'll go with you. So I did. And that was it. Became friends. Because I don't know, I'm just one of them. With people like that, I can be all right. If they're twats, I'll tell them they're twats. So it turned out there's some things that we've got the same interest in, just not everything, but a few interests. So we're all good. First date was I didn't go to the funeral because I didn't know him well enough to go to his mother's funeral, but it was to go and visit. I'm like, yeah, I'll go with you. And if you want to chat, then yeah, so be it. So yeah, that's how I got started talking to him. I've gone and sometimes the odd times, but I do not like going to them. I've actually gone and visited friends in the hospital. I fucking hate hospitals. But it was one of them. Again, somebody that was supposed friends were all meant to go down and see them in hospital. Not one person went. So I thought, right, okay, I'll go. So I think I went twice in the end because I just couldn't be. None of his so-called friends went to visit, and it's just like, you can't treat people like that. But that's how you find out who your real friends are.
Yeah, I watched a story today online. Apparently, there was like this 3 or 4 year old girl, well, or maybe she's quite young anyway. It was like
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6 or something like that, and it was her first birthday party, and she sent out invitations to everybody, to all her friends from school. Loads of them had replied saying, "Yeah, I'm going to come," and then when they turned up, nobody came. Nobody came to her birthday party, and it was like all the food was there and everything was laid out, and none of them came. So like her daughter was a bit gutted, and they said like, "Well, what the hell's going on here?" Like, So her mum went on Facebook and put it on like a local sort of what's going on in your area sort of thing, and she said, my daughter's just had a birthday party and nobody's turned up. If anyone's got any kids and wants to come to a birthday party, like just turn up. And within 15 minutes, apparently there was like a whole room full of people just turned up, and they brought presents and everything. It was like,
oh, that's cool.
Crazy. Yeah.
But,
a heartwarming story.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, bloody hell, the parties I just take my kids to. I mean, I think it was only 1 or 2 parties, and it was like, never again. Bugger that. It was bloody hard work. But they went to parties. I couldn't do that. Hi, Liam. Just some parents are probably just too far up their own arses, and it's like, oh, I'm not taking my child there, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, we're going in there. Don't bother. That's just two-faced. Why don't they just say, oh, we can't make it, instead of just lying and saying they're going to turn up when they didn't?
Yeah, Melissa says it was 4 o'clock when we finished.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to find that spot where my naughtiness fell out and edit it out, and I'm going to stick the video back up on Unleashed. But yeah.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. Do not blame you.
Yeah.
I know John said he might be coming on in a bit, so I did send out some invites. So, but obviously Melissa's got a few things going on, and her mum might be coming out tomorrow, so she's got to get sorted.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing a mop. She's doing her hair. Oh God, I only dye my hair maybe once every couple of months. It's enough. Bugger that. But it's bloody growing like mad again. It's nearly back down to me backside again. Grows fast, my hair. Literally unleashed. Yeah, definitely. It's not unleashed, it's escaped. Oh dear, dear. I've not been on that many live streams. I'm like trying to get my sleep into order because, like I said, I've not been sleeping properly. So, but these tablets seem to be working. So I'm like, yay. And I thought, yeah. So as soon as I take them, about half an hour later, it's just like thud. It's like your body just feels like, right, you're going to sleep now. It's great. Let's have a look. Oh, God. Yeah, it's shit when you can't do much for yourself. I mean, my hand goes bloody stupid. It's like I was trying to do something. It's when I went out for Simon's birthday, and I wanted the steak and everything. So I had steak, I had mushrooms, tomato, and I wanted the what do you call it now? The peppercorn sauce. And obviously they did it separate. And I was trying to pour it on, and I couldn't. I was shaking like that. So Simon had to do it for me, and I felt really, really bad. But that's what happens. So I mean, that it's like, I don't know, it's something to do with fibromyalgia, and you start randomly shaking like an absolute spanner. It's horrible, and you get like spasms in your hands. So sometimes if we do something, and my hand will just jerk out. I've nearly punched the cats and everything. It's horrible. So I even say to Simon, like, yeah, just don't go too close to me. Sometimes I'm not as bad as I used to be. I used to be like with my walking stick. I'm not too bad now, but when I first started using a walking stick, the amount of people I nearly smacked because I got a blind side anyway. I've got a little sight on this in this eye, so if anybody walks on that side, I'm not too, like I said, I'm not too bad now, but I used to be really bad with the walking stick, and if I didn't hear them, next bang, and I'm like, oh, sorry. How many times I've done that? So, but every now and again, but the thing, like I said, it sometimes can be a blind spot for me. So my hearing's better than my bloody sight. So I'll be like, yeah, get on the other side, it's safer. So even Simon knows to walk on that side. So look, see what else we got. Yeah. Oh yeah, my legs do that. Pain in the neck. 1 minute I could be there and the legs are like, wee, bang, and I'm like, ow. It's fun. I've just learned to laugh it all off because it's just not worth it in the end. So yep. Hello, Mick Spanner. But yeah, hello, Sarah. But yeah, I laugh it all off because when I first found out about all the things that were going on, I was well pissed off and angry and all that. Now that's just, I've given up with all of it now. It doesn't bother me as much now. Yeah, it probably hurts more, but oh, you lot, shut up, you're getting eaten soon. Oh shit. It's because I keep feeding them, so that's why they all live. Bullshit. I think they are dirtier than anything, crickets. They are horrible. But certain geckos like eating them. I'm not going to complain. I try to be strong, but sometimes even the strongest person has their moments. Not, everybody does. All right, it is, Melissa. You add to the list, you're like, right, so what we got today? Well, I haven't got that. Oh, shit, yeah, I've got that. You can read the question for secret value. There you go, Matt. You're not called Secret Vault anymore. You're called Secret Value.
Secret value, right?
Yeah, what she said. Let's have a look. Oh, she says, Secret Vault, did you record the chicken farm when you went with Kaylee? And if so, when is it coming out on your channel?
Yeah, it's up for members. So, yeah.
Oh.
I could probably stick it out as the next video. But then again, I've got some really good videos. So I wanted to sort of like get the good ones out. But yeah, do one good video, then one sort of like normal, and then just keep fluctuating it to keep the interest up. So
yeah, I think I'm overwhelmed in videos at the moment. Oh, you going in bed? Turn your lights off in a minute, lady. She's put herself to bed. Started his own discount supermarket, Secret Value. Yeah, he has. Yeah. Hello, Shell Vogs. I bet you didn't know that. It's a different coffee, this. Yeah, it is. Different coffee. He does it all the bloody time. He doesn't get the same coffee. He just gets all different ones. And we've got, actually, no, we need to get a new grinder to grind up coffee beans because he says it's cheaper doing it that way. So it's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I like my coffees. So what else have you been up to besides displaying certain parts on your own videos when you're drunk?
That's about it, really. Just did the old fence this afternoon. That was it. Helped some people with computer problems yesterday.
Yeah, I've got to sort things out because I know for a fact I've got no software on this computer to do any, editing at all on here. I haven't got any. I've got it on my phone if I want to do anything, but on the computer I haven't. And I don't think some of these front ports are working. I know this one is here, one of the USB here that I'm using with a little fan, but the rest of them isn't. Where I can put an SD card or anything like that. Not working. So I tried putting one in. So it was like, oh, not good. So I had to get rid of a few as they were too dark. All right, yeah, I forgot you said you were sorting out videos. Oh, you're still going to Antwerp on Saturday? I went there over a year ago to Antwerp. Like I said, it's a really nice place. I liked it there. It was huge, pretty cool place. Oh, we have to lock the door because the door comes open. I've not finished this one yet. As soon as I finished it.
Go and watch something.
Were you going upstairs or in the front room? Okay, I'll let you off then.
I'm already with that Blu-ray. I haven't decided.
Okay, have fun. Oh, I need greens for her. I'll cut them up for her because she needs her greens for
Forest.
Yeah. Okay, done.
Oh, apparently it was 4:30. We were off. God alive.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, because it was actually a 6-hour live stream, wasn't it? 1.5. It was 5 hours 56, I think it was. Yeah, it was 6 hours. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Now I think about it.
Jesus, it must have been a bloody riot. I've not done any long lives in a while. So joyful.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have me sort of like bail out at some point. I'm so fucking tired. I want to go to bed. I've just been napping all afternoon. I'm just like, oh.
So you're not used to it now, are you? That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're not used to it. It's gonna hit you the next day.
Well, there's always a day the day after, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, you feel like shit.
It was a special live stream, so yeah.
Fair enough. You wake up and it's like, oh, never again until you do it next time.
Yeah.
Got 3 bags in.
Well, hold on. With some of these left in the bin. She can have, hold on, what day is that? 20th. That one's fine. 20. Oh, bloody hell. Right, that can be binned. And we'll is that one all right? Yeah. I'll keep that one. That one can be binned. And the other 2 can be saved. Because they'll be fine. That one. So they'll be fine. Bin that one. And that one will be. Hey? I don't know. I haven't asked.
You keep them pegged.
Yeah. Because when I use this and open it, then I need the peg just to close it again. Okay. Oh dear. It was 3:40 when I woke up and watching on your live, Matt. Bloody hell, Sue. Jesus.
Yeah, it was a bit of a riot, like, sort of wigs and music and all sorts of stuff last night.
Oh yeah, I know about that coffee, the one that's made from poop. It's where they get these monkeys or whatever they are to eat it, and then it comes out the other end, and then you use that, and I'm like, ooh,
civet cats.
yeah, yeah. It's like no, and I bet, and it's expensive. I'm sure that stuff is really expensive. Like, ew.
Civet cats are weird. They're like really long and slinky, you know.
Yes, civet cats. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming out again? I thought you were going to bed. Yes, I'll give you your greens in a minute.
They make like squeaky noises, like a squeaky toy as well. Civet cats.
Hi, Adrian. You've not been sleeping well at all, Barry. That's no good. No good at all. Oh, hi, Steve.
Here you go. I'll show you what a civet cat looks like, Anne.
Let's have a little look at these. Oh, they are cute.
There we are. So that's what eats the beans and shits them out.
Yep. That's just a weird process, that. Very weird process. I mean, whoever came to the actual conclusion, I know, I'll eat the stuff that shits out.
They got good markings, though. They're like leopards, they look like.
Yeah.
When they grow up. That was obviously a baby one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't like being watched when it's eating his food. This one is like, what?
Not stupid, then. Definitely not stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. It's out wrong being an animal lover, Daniel. I do love me animals, even fairy ones, but after a while, there's only so many you can have. I'd own a zoo if I could. Oh, yeah. You just, what? Because I've got your greens. You can have them in a minute. That's why she's bloody suddenly jumped up, because she knows I've got her greens. Because she'll actually come over and eat them out of my hand. She used to never let you do that, but now she does. Who we got? So have you got any plans this week to do anything interesting?
Not really. What have I got in my diary? Because I kind of forget to have a look sometimes. Have I got anything going up? Right, there's a open day at an RAF base, which I might go to.
Oh, cool.
For a sneaky look. Yes, not. Well, not a lot actually.
See, the problem is going out, it's a bit harder because the weather's so unpredictable. You just don't want to be going places and getting absolutely belted down with bloody rain or nearly taken off your feet with the storms, or roads are all bloody blocked off because something's blown across the way, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bloody help. That's why we're not really going anywhere yet. We're waiting. And as soon as weather gets a bit better, then we're going to start going back out again. So I can't even remember what the last place we went. I forgot. Didn't even do that well. And I thought people would have enjoyed it. We went to the Viking Museum in York. And I thought, oh, yeah, people enjoy that. Nope. So it's like, fine. But it was cool. But there you go. But we didn't stay very long because apparently when my son parked up, it was only a couple of hours stay. And the place was absolutely packed. We just couldn't find anywhere else to park. And you couldn't put any extra money on where you were parked. He says, oh, yeah, I'll top it up. I'll just top it up for a little bit longer. Wouldn't let you do it. It's like, that's bloody stupid. So, yeah, weren't too amused about that.
Yeah. Somebody wants to buy an old camera of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get a bargain. I put it up for 250. They're saying, "Oh, you sell it for 185." And I'm like, "Yeah, go on then. I can just get rid of it. Don't get used. What's the point in something sitting there, isn't it?"
True, very true. Oh, yeah. There's the webcam. Forgot I'd left it on the box. Well, I've not set it up yet. I will do. It's just I've got to move a bunch of things as well, because there's like here, and it goes to the outside of the near the door. There is like I think that's my electric meter. But part of the box has come away from the wall, so I want to get something to put it back against the wall. Maybe some silicone or plaster. Not plaster. But I want to get it back against the wall because I think there's a bit of a draft there. So then if I can get that blocked up there, then I can turn it down here because it'll warm up more. So I won't need as much heat in here then. So if I can do that, I can try and sort a few things out in that corner. And then
Melissa wants a torch off me if I don't use a torch. Well, Melissa, you need to go and get yourself a through light TN36 and they're about 150 quid. Yeah.
A new light. Which light's that?
Yeah, nocturnal. Still recovering. Felt a bit crappy today, so I was like, oh. I tell you what, I was like kneeling down to, like do the hammering on this thing, and my head was going woo woo woo. I was like, oh
no.
Picked a good day to do this shit.
Shit. Oh yeah, because if you're sorting out the bloody fence, you would have felt like death warmed up. Yeah, this light, you have to send us a link so I'll have a look. Because I've got some good lights, but yeah, I probably need something a bit different. Different.
Yeah, somebody sent me. I think it was Barry. He said that you can get these lights which are 20 something quid. You can get it for 14 quid on Amazon right now. All right. But I don't know how bright they are because there's no rating of how bright its optics are. So might be good, might be crap, but it is small rig and they usually do make good stuff. So
yeah, send us a link and I'll have a look at it.
Let me see if I can find Barry's. Oh no, it wasn't Barry. Who sent it to me then? Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I can't remember who it was now.
So that's it. You realise how you're affected without a decent light, Melissa. I've got some good lights, but sometimes if they're a bit too heavy or something like that, or if you can attach it to something. Are you coming to me? No, you're going to go under my chair. Come here, you. Come here. Don't fight me. Do not fight me, lady. No. Okay. I'll put you down. Go. She's off again. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, she's just in one of her hyper mood. She likes running around. She's actually, when I got her, she was overweight when I got her. And she has lost weight. She's lost quite a bit of weight now. Because the guy that had her just constantly feeding her. And my friend, when he pulled her enclosure apart, because he was given to a friend, and he said, well, I can't keep her because I've got no space at the moment. And I said, well, I'll have her. But when he took her old enclosure apart, he said there was like, was it 40 odd or something daft like that, locusts in there. And all the guys that had previously had it were just fed her and just kept putting it all in an enclosure. Now I've got it. I don't feed her. I don't put any live food in her enclosure because it's just not healthy. The only thing that she has in her enclosure is her veg. And that's it. So she'll get up and she'll eat her veg out of a bowl, but any live food, any locusts, she'll eat it on the floor. I'll just throw it to her, or I hand feed it to her, and she's fine. Which is a better thing to keep. It's cleaner.
You actually hand her the live locust so it can run around?
Well, sometimes I'll put it in my hand, or I'll throw it, and she'll go and chase it and eat it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it gets her running, gets her moving. Because they're used to running around in the wild anyway. Because obviously they go and hunt the food down, don't they? So that's what I do. Just throw it. I'll throw it for her, and she'll sit and go and chase it. It's quite funny. It gives her lots of energy. I mean, when I first got her, she wouldn't even come out of her enclosure, but now she'll ask to come out of her enclosure, and I'll just open it, and she'll come out.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, you do, don't you? And she's the same as the other one. They'll only go to the toilet in one place. They don't go and crap everywhere like other animals. That's it. They'll just go in one place, and that's it. That's their toilet area. That's it. Which people are like, oh yeah, it's an animal, blah blah. No, even the little gecko, she only goes in one corner, and she's always gone in one corner, and that's it. So pretty cool. I don't know my animals, Kevin, but I do like researching and looking up at anything and everything. I always do it. I'll even sit on YouTube and I'll watch things, cats, dogs, anything. I'll sit and watch it for ages. I used to do that as when I was younger as well. All the wildlife programs. I'll just sit there, or anything else, even obviously domestic animals as well. I'll just sit there and watch it for ages because I love it. It's just interesting. I've always enjoyed doing that and learning. I mean, I was brought up with dogs and never even had a cat, and then eventually got a cat. Well, I mean, we do want a dog at some point again, but just not yet. How is the spider with the mega long legs? Oh shit, what spider is that? I've got several spiders, so I don't know. We've got bloody quite a few. Oh, there might have been the one that ran across the screen. I can't even remember which one that was. I know one of them did a runner. Because it just ran across, and I'm like, where the fuck do you think you're going? It's quite funny. Oh yeah, I'm forever bloody looking at stuff like, oh, I wouldn't mind buying that at some point, but there you go.
Have you ever seen any videos online of a thing he's called Pumba the Carcal? And he's a type of cat with like big ears. You know, he's huge, and he's kept at home. But fuck me though, what a miserable bastard! Like if you come near him, he just hisses and he's like that, right? And so like goes to bat you, and he's like, so he really doesn't like people at all. You know, it's like, and his owner's always going up to him going, hello, how are you? And he's like, it's just like great pet.
Yeah, that sounds very wild. That's not a really good pet then if it does that.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring it up so you can see what I'm talking about. But he's I'm not sure if I've got the videos of him kicking off, but there are videos out there of him. So hang on this.
Okay, so look.
Yes.
Oh, is that a puma?
No, it's Carcal.
Oh, Carcal.
It's got a huge body compared to its head.
Oh,
it's
no, yeah, they're more slender and they've got more of a sandier colour, don't they, as pumas? It's more chunky, that.
Yeah. But it's nasty. It's nasty, and when it like hisses, it's like teeth are in the front in like a little slit, you know.
Oh,
so it's got its two fangs, and then this little like front slit of teeth, you know, which is weird. But yeah, there he is. Look, he's growling at him. Look, because he's just put a box down. He's like, because he's you know, he's just like, he's not happy at all. Let me bring up some other videos of him. Pumba the Carcal. Look, cute kitty. Like, watch now.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Jesus.
Look at his teeth in the front, like a little sort of stumpy sort of slit.
Yeah.
He's got teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can't go near him, but he likes the other cats. The cats can go near him.
Wow. Yeah, he does look pissed, doesn't he, Emma?
All the time, though. I mean, like, he's never bloody happy. Like, you know, look, he's outside there. Like, he's outside the bloody door. Like,
Ooh.
imagine if he got away.
Shit, yeah, exactly. What the hell would they do?
Yeah. It's like he tolerates people. Look, he's lying down with a cat. Look, but he's like, nobody come near me. Get away from me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not really a good pet to have.
Yeah. Chasing a cat around. Look. Oh, he's got a toy.
Yeah, that's like a domestic. That's what a domestic cat does. They stand up. Because I've got a couple, and they'll stand up and they'll bat it like that and then drop it. Then sometimes they grab it with the teeth or hit it with the paws. It's quite funny.
I was just walking. That's the sun.
Jesus. Well, it'd make a good guard cat, I'll tell you that.
Happy as usual.
He is 10. Wow. Yep. Indians.
He doesn't look happy, does he? He's like, don't touch
No,
me.
he doesn't like it. No.
Don't touch me. He's saying that he communicates by hissing. I think he's telling you to fuck off.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
Yeah. That's what a bloody domestic cat does. They give you a warning. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, look. He wants the food, look, but he's like, fuck off. Just give it to me, but I hate you. Give it to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's gone down a bit. No, it hasn't. Why has this gone down? Jesus. Indians. Yes, like the cat's like, piss off, I'm eating.
It's funny though, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
I can't see the fascination of having something that's just that angry and just not your mate, not your friend, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that cat just really doesn't like human interaction at all. Yeah, it's rubbing its scent.
Slubbing. Come towards you and just like
Hisses at you.
hisses at you, yeah. Oh,
No way. The cat's alive.
death, impending death.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my days.
Humber destroys Mr. Horse.
But it bloody does.
Yeah.
Hi, Louise.
God alive. There's loads of these videos out there though. It's like, I'm quite happy because I can't see you. But the moment I see you, I hate you. Oh, hello. Is he asleep? Oh. It's like woke up. Ah! Jesus, I can't see the fascination with having a cat that's just miserable all the time.
Yeah.
See the spikes on his tongue then as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they're designed to strip meat, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why it bloody hurts getting licked by a cat. Believe me, it bloody hurts.
Every video is like, "Bah, bah."
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, that's enough of that. So
Yeah. Bloody hell. That is one pissed off kitty.
mhm.
Oh, have they developed? Well, you're not allowed them. You can't have them. No, you can't. They're not for you. No. Just sat looking at me like, why? Hi, Tracy. Yeah. So, did you find whoever sent you the video on this light?
No, I don't know who it was. It might have been Liam. Let's just have a look if it's Liam. Who sent that then? No, I don't know. Well, it couldn't have been Mel because Mel's asking, isn't it?
Yes, she is.
I could have sworn it was.
Oh, thanks, Emma.
I could have sworn it was Barry. Oh, hang on, Barry's there. Oh no, it was Barry. But hang on, he must have two accounts.
Yeah, he does. He has got two accounts.
Right. So he sent me. He sent me this. I'll put it in the chat. You can get them from this place for 14 quid, but if you want to, you can go on Amazon and you type a deal. You type a deal code in or something, and then it will. Yeah, but the deal code's not in that. Not in his message. Just the type of light it is.
Sometimes Amazon gives you. Depends if you've got an account with them as well. They give you like deals, don't they?
Sorry. Oh, I tell you what I did do yesterday is I went down onto a mate's boat.
Yeah.
And he's got it moored up in proper sort of marina down in Southampton, and went on his boat, and it's bloody amazing catamaran, and like it's really big. It's got like 3 bedrooms in it, and yeah. So I was helping him with his radio, and I was saying like because we couldn't even hear anybody. Like we would try on the radio, and I was like tuning it up and down. I was like, well, there's nobody. You can't hear anybody. So I was putting it on the ham radio bands. I was like, no, there's nobody there. I was like, I don't know if it's working, mate. You know, I mean, you can't pick anybody up at all. And what I worked out in the end, what it is because he's in a city, the amount of radio fog is so bad that you can't pick up weak signals. You know, all you're picking up is just radio noise, just like it's like a fog of radio noise. Yeah. So I said, right, well, let's tune it in with a web SDR. They're like these special radios that people have set up on the internet, and you can tune them, you know, and listen. And it was like there were loads of people on there. So I was like, all right, well, there's somebody here. So I tuned to it, couldn't hear them. Went somewhere else, couldn't hear them. And it was like, so, you know, I could see him on the web SDR, and then we just heard one person who was a really strong signal. So it was like, so that helped us to tune it in. And I said, well, I tell you what, let's try transmitting with it and see if we pop out to the web SDR. And he's like, okay. And it was from the web SDR was based in the Netherlands. So put it on a frequency, whistled into it, and then listened, and like our signals, boop, comes out of the radio in the Netherlands. So his boat radio was capable of getting to the Netherlands, you know. Yeah. So, but it's very confusing, you know, like the use of the radio and stuff. So I sort of like helped him to kind of work out, is it working? Yes, it is. And yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that thing that he shared. It's expired. Yeah, because it's on the Get a Deal or whatever the hell it's called.
Right.
I think it's expired. Yeah. Depends on how long ago he sent it. You see, because it does say $14.94, and when you go to Amazon, it's more money. So it's like, ew.
20 something quid.
Yeah, 24. Hello, John.
Me see.
Hello.
All right, John.
Yes, mate. You?
Not too bad, thanks. Yeah.
You all right, Jackie?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, dude?
I'm all right. Feeling fat, but that's because I ate a kebab.
Oh, I had a kebab earlier.
This one was like a guy. Well, the guy who does it around the corner from me. It's like so much different to the normal ones because I don't know how he does it, but basically you get onions and he fries it all up and puts all the spices in. So it's fucking hot, but it's hotter than normal, and it's like just playing with me guts a little bit at the moment. It'll be all right shortly.
And I feel sorry for your missus then.
Yeah, no, it's just the heat. It's just the heat. I'm like, yeah, that's normal, but he don't normally do it like that. Not that hot anyway. I'm like, oh, I have to ask him to do it again.
Yeah. So
You had one as well, Matt.
He's going to explode.
I tell you what I like. This is my favorite kebab. It's kebab meat with garlic sauce and then just nothing but onions, and I love that.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I like. I don't mind it. Garlic sauce I like, but not. I don't know. It just, for me, it just I don't know. It just cools the kebab down. It's just not for me. I like garlic sauce, just not on a kebab. It's got to be hot.
I'm just turning down my heater a bit. It's gone up to 28 degrees in here now. And no wonder my face has gone. Whoop. So I've turned it down even more now.
You're trying to cook yourself?
No, I'm just keeping it toasty.
Mm.
Well, but like the temperature changed, so it got turned up. But now I'm trying to get it turned down. I'm just keeping an eye on it. I will just check how toasty we are in here. Come on, you. Do your bloody told thing. You'll see the batteries run out. Yeah, batteries have gone on this one. I've got another one of these somewhere. Oh, no, it's on.
They're good, they are, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, 29 degrees. Oh, over there, that is. Oh, yeah, I've got two of these. So. Oh, no wonder they're happy. Yeah, 28 degrees over there. Cool.
I know myself not to buy these fucking Rizzlers again. They are shit.
Well, I think it's splitting, or they don't stick.
It's as if there's no fucking glue on them.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah. Fucking rolling King Rizzlers rolling my fucking ass.
Yeah, thanks, Mam Nan. I actually had quite a bit cut off a couple of years ago. I had loads. It was right past my backside, and I went and got a load of it chopped off, and it's grown back.
And that wasn't on her head either.
Hey, cheeky item. Get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've missed an ass kicking.
Oh, dear.
How long did the live stream go on last night then? I was knackered. I had to go to sleep.
4:30, I think it was.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Did you have to take it down? I take it you did.
Yeah. I thought I'd forgotten to take it down. I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh shit, but I had actually put on private. So yeah, I don't remember too much towards the end. I was so drunk. I can't remember really getting into bed either, So, yeah.
Oh dear. And look at him now. He's catching flies and everything. It's absolutely shut.
I'm fucking knackered. Yeah, need to recover.
This is where you realise you're too old to fucking drink as much as you used to when you were younger. It's different. Fucking hell, you go out, get pissed, and the next day you probably go out again. Oh, depends what you're doing. But yeah, but now it's like, no, it's all right. And it's so much cheaper to drink at home. Like pub's extortionate most of the times.
I just watching a thing about this bloke whose cat had gone missing for months, and then they thought they found the cat because it's like a Bengal cat, so it's quite distinctive. And so they had this cat running around the house, but it had like it had a weird sounding meow. So he said like, "Oh, something wrong with his throat." So they took him to the vet, and he said, "Oh, he's got throat cancer." So they had to put it down. And then, so he had his ashes and put them on the mantelpiece, and then somebody rang up and said, like, "We got your cat." And then he was like, "Oh no," he said, like, "I've got the ashes," like, and no, it's your cat. So they got the cat, and the cat had a broken hip, so they had to pay thousands to get the cat fixed. And when they got the cat fixed and his hip, he fucked off again. It's like, oh Jesus, why do people let their cats out?
Exactly, especially a Bengal. They're not cheap. Not cheap cats. I mean, one of my cats, she's half Bengal, but she was dumped in the bloody middle of a main road. So what's up with fucking people? She was dumped as a kitten though, as well. And then it was afterwards. It's like, oh, she's got all these like black spots on her stomach and everything. And then obviously the tabby colours on top. And then it turned out, oh yeah, she's half Bengal. So whether somebody's had a Bengal cat and it's mated with something else and the owner didn't want them and dumped them, I don't know. But that's not the point. Sticking kittens in the middle of a road, though, it's fucking horrible. I've been reading stories where people go and dump their animals. There was one, somebody bloody found a bloody dog chained to a tree. It's like, what the fuck's up with people? Why do they do this shit? What do you think you're doing?
Matt, have you had a look at? Have you followed that? What's his name? Brendan Kavanagh, the piano guy. He plays it in the thing. Have you been watching it? Fucking hell!
Yeah,
that's dodgy.
Yeah. That guy, they were going, "Don't shoot him! Don't shoot him!" So it's like one of them might have had a pistol on him, and if he had a pistol on him, that's totally fucking illegal, like
Yeah, in this country, it's fine. I know what you see.
Have you seen the Black Belt Barrister about it?
No.
He's done a video on it. It's quite interesting about that bit. He's basically saying that it is probably, in his opinion, the fact that they said don't shoot him, as in don't film him, because the Chinese woman was saying don't shoot him, as in don't, because he turns the camera to the Chinese guy. And he's like, get that out of my face. And then obviously it happens after that.
Yeah.
But it could be the other way around.
I mean, they're just looking for trouble, aren't they? Because they seem to think they got a right to do shit, like when they go abroad. I mean, I've seen it with, I've had experiences with the Chinese, and they're tricky fuckers. They're really tricky. And yeah, they seem to sort of think like, oh, even though we're in your country, we can do what the fuck we like, and you're just going to put up with it. And yeah, so I'm glad they look
aggressive as well.
Yeah, and he said like he touched the flag, like he was pointing at the flag, and he touched the flag, and he goes, don't touch her, don't touch her. She is younger than you. You don't touch her. I was like, what the fuck? She's younger, really? He's touched her flag, but they're having a fucking meltdown because it's like their flag and communism and President Xi is amazing and communism. And it's like, no, your country is fucking genocidal. It kills people in fucking death camps, that haven't done fuck all wrong. And it harvests organs from living people. They take them off the street and fucking harvest their organs. China is one of the most fucked up countries on earth, apart from bloody, somewhere like Korea.
I know what they do to animals and everything. Fuck that. No, that's horrible.
It's proper gone viral, though, isn't it? It's like what they didn't want. It makes me laugh. He's been on Talk Radio. What is it? Piers Morgan, I think he was on. It was on the YouTube.
Yeah, and there's not one mention of it anywhere on China media or news stories or everything. It's been blocked. Like they've made sure that story is not going around China. Because that's the one thing that the Chinese really hate is bad face. They call it. Which is like that you get made to look bad. Even if you're wrong, it's like as long as you don't say it, they're fine. You know, as long as they don't get a bad face. But if you say it, they go mental. But the thing is, they brought it on themselves. They didn't have to. They didn't have to come up to him, and one of them could have come up and said, "Oh, can you not film us?" And that would have been fine, you know. But for all of them to come up and go, "Oh no, you don't have a right to film here. No, you can't film us because like it's against our rights and the law." And he's like, "Oh, fucking, it's not against the law. Like, you know, it's a fucking public place. Like, you know." And they're like, "No, you can't. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's like, you know.
And the other guy, there's another guy there with that party. And they were filming everybody else. So, oh, so we can't film you, but you can film us. Fuck off.
Yeah, entitled pricks, like, yeah.
Yeah, more than likely, yeah, they were. Yeah, I've seen it. Simon put it on the other day. Like, oh, yeah, it's not good.
I've seen his videos in the past because he goes to pubs where they've got a piano, and he turns up, but he doesn't say, like, he just walks into the pub, buys a pint, sits down in front of the piano and starts going, you know, and it's like, I'm thinking, like, everyone who's sitting in the pub, like, quietly drinking, now you've got it's nice, but, you know, you're sitting there and you're just chatting to your mate, and also it's like, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's still pretty cool, though, because he's not going to be there all day, and afterwards he'll be gone, and that'll be it.
That was funny. I saw another one, and all the police are crowded, not round him, but they're all like crowded in the wherever he is. He's playing the Pink Panther as well. Every time they walk,
yeah, dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, funny.
Yeah,
Really
he sort of times it as they walk past. It's fucking brilliant.
The thing is, that piano at St Pancras was donated by Elton John, and Elton John played it there in front of a crowd and signed it, and then it was left there for anyone to play. So it was like it's an open piano. However, after this incident, which wasn't really an incident when you think about it, you know, it's just like it's something stupid that shouldn't have happened, you know. But they put a cordon around the piano and paid 2 security guards to stand there all day to make sure nobody tried to play the piano. Really? Yeah. They got money to spend on that.
about right.
You know what I mean? Perhaps they were thinking like pro-China supporters are going to come and damage the piano or something, you know?
Yeah, that cop was a bit strange as well.
Yeah, man. She was sticking up for the Chinese, you know, instead of sticking up for this guy and saying like, no, you haven't done anything wrong. You're allowed to play here. Yeah, you can film, you know. But the thing is, the Chinese made an allegation that he touched one of them, which wasn't true. He didn't make physical contact with any person. He touched the flag.
And he was being racist when he wasn't.
Yeah, and she said like, oh yeah, they said that you said something about communism, and he said, well, no, I said this is not a communist country. You know, and like we have different laws to what you have in China, you know.
Yep.
And he didn't say go back to China. He just said, no, these are our laws. Your laws are different in China, but these are our laws. And she said, yeah, but you can't say that. The policewoman said, you can't say that. And she looked like a right fucking Karen.
Yeah, she did. And also as well, she was saying about in filming, she had a bloody GoPro, not GoPro, a Bob Love on as well. It's like, really?
She tells him after she said, turn it on, I don't want you filming. She then said, when he says, no, I'm filming it like for my own safety because the camera never lies. That's what he said. Yeah. And then he said, well, I'm filming on my camera. It's like, oh, you tell him afterwards. You should have told him at the beginning.
Nah, you never, ever listen to a police officer when they say that. Well, I'm filming you, so that should be good enough. And it's like, no, because when you try to get that fucking footage from the police, I'm sorry, we've all deleted it. And it's like, you know, they mug you off, long you off, and they go, oh no, we haven't got it. No, you can't have that. Because that's why you film the police. That's why you film your interactions with them, because you'll have no record of it and they'll get away with talking shit to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute shit will come out of their mouths. Stitching you up.
And it's a public place, so you can film. There's no reason why you can't.
Yeah.
Full of shit.
Oh,
they
that
are.
that story's gone mega viral. Like, I mean, he had millions of views on that. In 2 days, he had like millions of views, and his videos normally get like 200,000 views and things like that. Like that got millions in 2 days. In fact, if I go on it now, I bet you that has got like. I had to look at that video later. It looks okay. I mean, I'm not. It looks all right, but I'm not thinking it's going to be the brightest thing in the world. But yeah,
All right, fair enough.
yeah.
If it's still there,
Yeah.
because he's had 2 strikes on his. He's had 2 strikes as well on that video.
Really?
Yeah, he said it on Piers Morgan.
Why?
2 strikes.
Because somebody wants to take it down, obviously.
Oh shit! Yeah. Seriously.
Well, no, they put privacy things in to try and get him, you know, but that just means that he could blur their faces out. So, you know, you can just keep it up and blur their faces out, you know, because they will take it down. They will, you know, like when somebody makes a privacy complaint like that, YouTube will take the video down. So, yeah.
It's bloody stupid.
I've had people do it to me.
Wow.
I've had people do it to me and say that, you know, my video is like doing something against their privacy, and I'm like, hang on, it's the title sequence. The bit they pointed to is my fucking titles at the beginning. Was there somebody's face? Is there somebody's face then in it? And I've had to argue it a couple of times, like, you know, to stop the video getting taken down. But you know, they're fucking. And the thing is, I've gone to the length of blurring someone's face out, and they've still taken it down.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is it still up?
I can't remember what's his name again.
Brendan Kavanagh, I think.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, Brendan Kavanagh. Yeah. Let's have a look then. He's saying they are desperate to delete the stream.
Oh,
I
that's
think-
his, yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's got case subjects. Yeah, about it. Yeah, but that's the Chinese. They don't like him. Fucking, you know.
Well,
They
they
don't
shouldn't
like
have come up to him though. That
Here
was
we are.
the
Look, 7.8 million views 6 days ago.
thing. Shit.
I bet he's
Yeah.
earning out of that one.
Oh yeah. Well, he'll get it's £2,000 for a million views. So yeah, he's made 2 times 8 or 16 grand he'll have made out of that.
Fucking
hell.
hell.
Yeah. But that's now YouTube. What YouTube will probably do is, because they'll go, oh, because there's a contention about the video, yeah, we're not going to give you any advertising on it. There's no revenue on it. No. That YouTube pulls stunts like that as well, and
Yeah,
they'll keep all that money then. You see, because it's like, oh, that's money for them.
Yeah.
cheating you out of it.
Not fucking on, really. It's not fair.
Yeah.
Like I said, he didn't do fuck all. They came to him, and it's like, really?
Mm.
We'll be demonetized. It's not very fun. And it's not fair either.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it'll go into, you know, it'll get called up when it'll sort itself out, because the media are on it as well.
Yeah, because a lot of people reporting on it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
obviously YouTuber fucking ban it or whatever, and then everybody will go, oh, why have they done that? And just kick off.
it's like, yeah, welcome. Yeah, I hope that if they do that, and there's a big stink created about the fact that people wanted to see it, but YouTube won't let them see it. You know, then like, welcome to all the people who don't have a big voice and get bullied by YouTube all the time. You know, and
It'll
it's like,
highlight the problem.
yeah.
I mean, I feel sorry for him. It's not fucking up. It's not nice.
I bet he's loving it. To be
I
fair,
mean-
I think he did the right thing.
YouTube, right out of the blue, said that my HSBC bank video, that it had profanity in it, and it's like, well, lots of my videos do. I kind of stopped bleeping them out, because a lot of people said, oh, it doesn't really matter, you know. So I was like, oh, well, I'll leave the swears in then, you know, bollocks to it.
Yeah.
And I've been leaving him in. But the thing is, it's like that video is no different to any other video, but they just went, nah, we don't like that one. And it's like, so I asked for a review and they went, nah. It's just like that, you know. I don't think there's humans do actually review them, to be honest. I think it's just an automated system where like 1 in 10, they'll go, yeah, all right, we went in your favor. But it's like the other 9 will always be against you, you know.
I said
just so that they've got the power and they let you know that they're in charge, you know. That's the thing, you know.
I told you, didn't I? I had one taken down a live stream because it's got. It didn't tell me what it was. It just said there was a number of issues which like go against YouTube. And I'm like, right, tell me what the fuck it is.
Mm.
Oh yeah, they never tell you, do they?
No. And it's like that's 2 years ago. So I'm like, I'm not putting it back up.
You can't eat that. No, don't eat that. Get off. You don't eat that. That's naughty.
Trying to tell a reptile what it can eat. Yeah. Right, yeah.
Oh, she's trying to eat a plant that I'm growing, but it's been on the floor for ages. Right, you can have some of this, silly. It's because there was a locust. When I bought loads of locusts and I waited until she'd gone bed and I put a load away, but one escaped. Well, this idiot locust showed itself and she was going absolutely mad. And trying to grab it off the side. And now, after she's had that locust, she keeps looking around and she's just seen the plant there, even though it's been there for weeks, maybe in fact months. And she decided, oh, I want that now. God. What are you doing? Forrest? Hey. Oh, shit. Just doing things.
M&T's got on there. Do we get a kick, or do you get a kickback from rude graffiti? Oh, I've never had that.
Yeah, I mean, loads of news things have been dealing with it. Like Talk TV's dealt with it. It's been in the newspapers. Like Americans have done it. Like Paul Watson, you know, who does his little sort of thing. He's done a thing on it. I sent it to Sir Penza because I thought Sir Penza can drill down into what he knows about the Chinese psychology behind this. You know, I thought that would be right up his street. You know, so I sent him a message saying, like, have a look at this. You know, and that was on the day of the video, like, you know, straight away. But I hope he does do something on it because he probably can say quite a bit more about it because he used to live in China. He knows them all very well.
Not bad. Good girl.
Stop touching her.
So bad, man.
It's like you know, basically you're seeing a grown man from China in effect crying rape. You know what I mean? That's what that was. It's like, you raped me. That's what I was getting from the vibe from that. Is like, you know, it's take it to fucking 11, like, you know, go past 10, we're going to 11, you know, fucking just to get his way.
And ironically, they come over to him.
Yeah.
I know he mentioned there was people around and he said, I think there's Chinese over there and so forth. That was it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as well, they were probably filming him, you know, because it was something they said, we're a television company and we're filming. So, like, you know, they were standing there probably going like, oh, you know, look at this. Like, we're in St. Pancras, a guy's playing the piano. Like, haha, this is a nice part of London. This is like, you know, da-da-da. But then they go around, no, you can't film us.
Yeah.
We can film, but you can't film us. And it's like, well, hang on. You're a fucking TV company. That's the whole point of that's the whole point of television is, like, you know, people film things, don't they? Duh. I mean, like, you know, okay, now.
I've got sort of stuff going on at the moment, Emma, but no, Matt doesn't have merch. He has stickers, but he doesn't have merch.
I haven't got merch yet. I'm just looking to sort some out.
Yeah, about bloody time.
I suppose.
There you go. Yeah, Simon did something, but he says it might be taken down, so I don't bloody know, because Simon likes designing or messing around and doing pictures, and all the time. You'll sit there and like, oh, look at this picture I've done. I'm like, yes, very nice, Simon. It's just he does that many. In the end, I'm like, yeah. So she's listened to me now. She's come down for the veg. So we're just really stubborn. That's all. You need to be going to bed, you lady.
Yeah, like it's going to listen to you. Oh, okay, Jackie, I'll go to bed.
No, as soon as I turn our light off, because the heat light's gone off, but the main light's on. As soon as I turn it off, she knows, and she'll actually just go in there and go to bed. It's funny.
Have you got a heat pad on it as well?
No, she has a heat light. It's really frigging warm in there, but it's gone off. It goes off at 8.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I open the door, because if I'm sat in here and the light's off and she knows I'm in it, she goes bloody mad because she wants out. Because she was out for quite a few hours yesterday. So I went in there early yesterday, sorting things out. I can't sneak in, she knows. Little sod. I'll sneak in, I'll be like, right, she doesn't see me. And then I'll look and there'll be a face at the glass. I'm like, crap, she's noticed. It's quite funny, actually. You eating your greens? I'm just spraying these down to her. She loves these. Oh, yeah. There you go. Good girl. Sitting there eating them, and then
he had some crap. He had some crap. A month ago, he was playing a public piano, in a public area, which was set up for people to do exactly that. And he just get like a load. I'm just watching it now, and there's a load of security turned up, and they said like, "Oh, you can't play that." And apparently, their argument was that the piano had been moved a couple of inches from where it was, and so therefore he shouldn't play it because it'd been moved. So no.
What?
And there were like about 8 security guards. Like, I'm just watching it now.
Really?
Yeah, hang on. I'll bring a bit of it up so you can see, because it's like,
Oh my days!
I know, it's like, what the hell, like, So here he is. So it's starting to come. I'll fast forward through it and we'll see what happens. Well, look, more of them, and they're trying to decide what to do with him.
It's because he's gathered a crowd and they don't like it because he's getting bloody.
Look at this. Look.
Whoa! On his fingers, bastards.
I just said to you, do you not allow to touch it when it's on the I said you continue. Can you stay 1 second? I wait till you finish. 1 second.
He's Gary Scott. I'll wait till you finish. I'll just carry on then.
No way. Yeah, just fast forward it again because I don't want any copyright crap going on.
Yeah, I'll fast forward it. So, look how many of them.
What?
And like, what's the problem then? Let's see what the problem is.
No, you're not allowed to touch me, man. That's assault. You're not allowed to touch me, man. I don't mind you asking, but you actually.
But you didn't want to stop.
Yeah,
you didn't want to stop.
Well, that's because it's boogie woogie. It's Christmas.
No, I asked you.
And also, I can't hear you with your
phone.
phone. I can't see your face, man.
I asked you to play this last one, and
yeah, I know, but you tried to.
If you turn it off, you can play how many songs you want.
You can play how many times you want. Just face to that way, camera.
Yeah, but it's just a creative flow.
Yeah, but you need to face that way.
Oh, you're from the police as well.
You got an audience.
Hello. I haven't even got. Hello.
You don't say, don't touch this one, please.
Can I ask, why does it have to face a different way for him to play?
I'm working here. I'm just
Well, you
following
should
the rules.
challenge it. If there is no sense to it,
I mean, why don't you ask the people? If I can just finish with people for like 2 minutes. I mean, we've got 3 police.
So why you do? I don't want to face that way. Why you do it?
You're telling
What?
me to chill. You need to chill. We got.
You pay now, you pay now.
Well, I think you disrupted the creative flow now. I prefer it in the other position. I'm not being artistic.
Got a sort of a copper there, hasn't it?
Also,
No, it's got to be in the right position, otherwise you can't play it.
It's brilliant piano playing, amazing
That
entertaining.
is just really sad.
I know, but
The way the piano's
Yeah, it's in the UK, so
I'm just trying to please the public. The public prefer it the other way. But do you play piano yourself? Right, let's do it.
hi, Darren.
Hold on, darling. Only a little.
Hey!
Oh, look.
Oh, the copper joins in. No way.
You notice the security guards are pissed off now. Now the big boys have
They
arrived.
are.
What's your name?
Oh dear. What a cool twist it is.
It's only from the
Right, yeah, I'd end it if I was you.
That's
Yeah,
great.
But at least they sorted it out. Like, as long as the piano's facing the right way, it's not a problem. I mean, come on. This is so fucking petty-minded, isn't it? It's like, you know.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
really sad. Yeah, look at the security doing a walk of shame. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, the coppers soon fucking realised. Not the coppers, sorry, the security soon realised when the coppers are like, yeah.
That other one though, he was actually live streaming, which was funny. When it happened, he was live streaming, so it's like, what do? You can't take it down.
No, they can't. Yeah, obviously not their types of music. It's silly, isn't it? It's like tough shit, really.
Jesus. Yeah. It's like you get these people who go like, you know, what are you parking outside my house for? That's my parking space. And it's like, no, it's like whatever parking space is available, people park in. If you've driven off, it's all right for somebody to park there because it's a parking space. You don't own it. And they're like, no, it's my parking space outside my house. And it's like, well, can you get me a letter from the council saying that only you have the right to park there? Because we all pay road tax and we can all park wherever we want, you know. And they're like, yeah, but you know, people are always parking in my space. I said, yeah, that's because they're allowed to. You know, I've had to have this conversation with people and they're just like, no. And I'm like, look, you know, it's like fucking, if there's too many people parking in the street, I understand it, but do you expect that parking space to always be there for when you get home? You know, like you think that's like, you know, you're God in this street, like the only person in this street who gets to have their parking space outside their house reserved for them, and everyone's going to know, even people who don't live in this street, when they come here, they're going to just telepathically know that that's your parking space. Well, it's not your parking space, and that's why you get wound up, because you're not getting what you want, and you will never get what you want because what you're asking for is totally unreasonable. You know,
You get some people like that. Yeah, definitely count entitled individuals of their own rear ends get features.
I mean, I've seen some people who are not really disabled, you know, but because they've got disabled status, you know, they've got something where it's a bit hard for them to walk. So they've had like a disabled babe, you know, painted outside their house. Now, that's about the only type of person who can get away with that shit. But even then, it's kind of tenuous because it's like you see them walking around all the time. Like, you know, it's like that car is just because they find it a bit harder to walk a long distance. So they got a car. But they got no problem getting out to the car and getting in it and driving off. So realistically, that could be parked anywhere in that street. But no, they've got to have a parking space as well. Like, you know, fuck's sake, you know.
Yeah, some people are like that, Emma. Some have drives and they don't bloody use them. They use them for other things instead. And it's like, well, what's the fucking point of having a drive?
Yeah. If I didn't own a car and I had a drive, I would invite my neighbours to park on my drive. You know, I'd say, do it, you know, because it's just there. It's not being used. I don't care. If I didn't have a car, I would say, use my drive. You know, feel free.
Yeah, I used to do that in my old house. we had a big drive, and it was like I just like I said to the neighbour, I said if I'm not in and you need to park there for whatever reason because your drive's being used, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In fact, I park on my neighbour's drive sometimes because I haven't got one now, but he has. And he said, if you ever need to park on it, just do it.
Yeah,
Right,
Mam
yeah,
Nan says
right,
she disagrees because she's got a disability by the sounds of it, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, and she can't walk far. But then you are probably the justified case of having that, you know. So I would say that there are people who need it, but there's some people who clearly don't need it. But they're kind of like, well, no, I've got a disability badge, so I'm going to get the parking space as well, like, you know. And it's like, oh Jesus, you know, some people do and some people don't. You know,
Yeah.
you know the ones who are blagging it, you know who they are. I'm not saying you are, you know, but there are some who do blag it.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself. So it's like, why the hell have you got one? What the yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't tell, but fucking hell, if we can't drive anyway, so everybody bloody parks in front of our house. Big gits. It's just sometimes they overdo it, and it's like, where the fuck's this car come from? Because we need sometimes we need like to put a skipper or something like that in front, or they need to bring something to the door and they can't get near the house. It's terrible sometimes parking on here. It's awful. So it's like, well, where the fuck's that car come from? I know she's got a car, but I know the lady next door hasn't got one. But I know her daughter comes and you know, helps out her mum, because I think she's like she's 86, 87, something like that.
Yeah, B makes a very good point. I like this. Yeah, she says, still the same rules apply with disabled parking space outside your house. Anyone who's disabled can park in it.
Ah,
yeah, yeah. So that's interesting, isn't it? So you come home and there's a car park there and it's got a disability badge in it. Well, there you go. That's it. It's a disabled spot. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, but I know you've got a genuine problem, Emma. So yeah. Because at one point she couldn't go out for ages because she was getting a bloody repair to her wheel. Was it a wheelchair or a mobility scooter? And they took months and months to sort it out. So she couldn't go out anywhere. So it's like, really, not bloody fair. Right, she's got to turn her light off. She's gone to bed. She sat there waiting and looking at me. I have to say, I'm going to bed now. I'm going to turn her light off.
Yeah, and I was out and about the other day, and there were toilets and they were locked, and I had my disabled key, so I opened it up and went in and used them, and there we are, fine, you know. But it's like, had I not had that key, no toilet for me.
Radar key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a radar key. Always bloody need it. Bloody
I
hell.
mean, like nighttime, they close the toilets. It's like, oh, so what? People don't need toilets after 7 o'clock at night, do they? They don't need a toilet. Yeah. You know.
Jesus.
But you know, like yeah, I mean, I've been to a few places and the toilets are locked, but like open if you've got a disability key. So it's like, oh, disabled people have to be treated correctly, but the rest of the public can just walk around with a bag of piss like in them, like crossing their legs. Like you've literally, like, you've seen a toilet, you stop your car, you lock your car, you walk over to it, it's fucking locked. Yeah. Great. Yeah, great.
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah. And I think there should be a change in the law that all garages have to have a toilet in them for the public to use, right? Blanket, because I pull in, like, I bust in for a piss and I go to a garage and I go, have you got a toilet? No. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't spend any money on petrol in you then. Bye.
Yeah, yeah, it's stupid. I've noticed that quite a lot.
You know what? It's like people say, "Oh, you can go in a public house or something like that." It's like, yeah, but you've got to find a public house and it has to be open. Plus, if you're going to use a public house, it's, you know, you don't have to, but it's customary to sort of like buy something. you know, because you're using your services. So the toilets are for the customers, you know, it's for the patrons. And I mean, in that spirit, you know, it's like I have used pubs and I go like, oh, can I have a packet of crisps, mate? You know, because on the way out, like, you know, and I think that's normal. I feel better about doing that because then I don't feel guilty about just ripping it into a pub and using their toilets. Like, you know, I've actually bought something, you know, that's the way I operate. But it's like, you have to find a pub. So you're in a town and you're like, where can I go and piss? And it's like, well, there's a public toilet. It's like on the other side of town, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, great. You know?
Piss up the side of your door. You're allowed to, aren't you?
Oh, they don't think some of this through. What if you have IBS? Yeah, it's true, Daniel, because I've got that as well. But yeah, but yeah, I've had that radar key for years because I've always needed it.
Yeah.
Take a dump around the corner, around the back.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, there's been many a time I've been going somewhere and I'm like, there's no toilets. And I know if I go to this garage, you're not going to have toilets. So I'm like, there's no toilets. There's no toilets for like 10 miles, basically. They're, right. Okay. So I pull over, find a farmer's field, jump the fence, jump the gate, do me business. And that's how you got to do it. Like, you know, I mean, what option have you got? You know, if you're actually in pain, like at that point, you know, to get that desperate to do that, you're actually in physical pain, you know, and it's like, you know, where are all these toilets? Like, I mean, they don't have them, you know, they just don't have them in villages and things like that. There's no toilets in villages.
No, but I found out some places you're going to them and somebody's fucking vandalized them or smeared shit all up the wall. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with people? So that's what puts a lot of them off. I find a lot of the public toilets, if you want to use them, they lock them because some little shit's decided, I know, I'm going to go and do this, and then ruins it for other people that really need them. And then some poor bugger has got to clean all that.
Night, Cal.
Cheers.
Night, Cal, dude. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
It's not right. It really isn't right.
Well, this has turned into a really shit live stream, isn't it?
Oh, God, not again. But it's true, though. It really is true.
Yeah, we're not a country that's set up for, you know, looking after people's ability. You know, it's a basic human function, you know, and like it is not catered for at all in this country. It's like, you know, do people say that the joke like, oh, does the Queen go to the toilet? You know, and everybody's like, oh no, you know, the Queen doesn't go to the toilet. So it's like, no, her subjects can't go to the fucking toilet either because she don't go to the toilet. Apparently, we don't either.
Nope.
You know? Yeah.
Exactly, Daniel. That's it. That's the way some other people they treat them badly. And the thing is, them people should be bloody caught and made to clean them. I reckon.
Yeah, Mick Spanner saying, like, you know, walking around the side of his truck when it's in lay-bys, it's just mountains of shit and paper. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I pulled into it. I've learned this one, right? If you see a lay-by and you think like, all right, I could have a quick, you know, there's no cars, I'll have a quick piss or whatever. Be very careful because I mean they're full of shit everywhere. It's like shit everywhere, you know. And it's like, so I've actually. I don't pull into lay-bys. I will find a farmer's field because I do not want to get shit on my shoes. It's happened to me a couple of times. You know, I get back in the car. I'm like, oh no. So I have to pull over and I'm like, look at my, and it's like, oh fucking hell. And then it's like, what do? I got a bottle of water and I'm trying to like dribble the water onto the shoe and like poking it with a fucking stick. You know what I mean? Like, to get the shit off. And I mean, yeah. All because where's the fucking toilets?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's bloody typical. Can't bloody win. But yeah, I know some. See, I don't really go in my town very often anyway. I don't particularly like it. But I do know where a place where well, Sainsbury's, they've shut their toilets, but they've shut their restaurant down. But they kept having to shut them anyway because somebody will go in and bloody just completely everywhere, shit, piss, everywhere. And in the end, they ended up having to lock them up anyway. It's like, why? What is wrong with people?
Mm. Yeah, sorry, I've had a thought. It's gone. Hang on, it'll come back to me now. What was I thinking
Oh,
about?
God. Oh, no, don't start with that.
Hmm. Oh, that's what it was. Disabilities. It wasn't about shit. It was about disabilities. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
A certain person I know, I'm not going to give the name because he works for the railways, and I was chatting to him, and he said, yeah, it's really bad in London for people with disabilities because on a lot of the tube lines, there's like, I think a lot of them, they don't have lifts for people to get down, right? So if you're going to come there, you have to tell them you're coming in advance. Apparently, you have to ring them up and tell them, I'm coming to your station, I'm disabled, right? So they've got some people there who can help you down, and they'll have to lift you down the stairs to get to the train, right? And this is the best bit. Then they got to lift you onto the train, because some stations have got a little thing where the train pulls up like that, and there's a little disabled thing so they can get a chair on it. But a lot of stations don't have them because they won't pay for them. And with all the millions and millions of pounds they're making every week in London now with these ULEZ cameras, right? And that's all for the transport service. And yet they cannot find the money to build little platforms for the disabled people to get their wheelchairs on, or put a lift in so people can get down to the train. They will not do it because, well, they don't want to spend any money. Great. Yeah.
Wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's in this nation's capital, where you think everything would be absolutely spick and span for public utilities like buses, trains, public buildings. You'd imagine it would all be absolutely spotless, wouldn't it? Yeah. And it ain't.
What's that?
Yeah.
Because you're going there.
Yep.
That's really bad.
Mm. I mean, you know, if I was disabled and I was suffering like that in London, I'd be kicking off such a frigging stink.
Oh, yeah. Don't blame you. I would as well. But I don't live in London, so I wouldn't. But any problems, I know for a fact Simon would bloody have a go. He does.
Yeah.
He will do. So, yeah. London is difficult. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's still pretty bad, though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, you got to fight for your rights. Like maybe the disabled people of London need to, you know, sort of do a protest and sort of like raise awareness of just how stupid it is. You know, because if Sadiq Khan is like, you know, oh yeah, this is all for the infrastructure. It's like, well, why isn't the infrastructure correct then? That's why you've got ULEZ, because you need money for the infrastructure, don't you? So why is it not done then? Weird that, isn't it? Where's your priorities?
You know, windage run, the thing is, people forget it doesn't matter what age you are, you can still have a disability. So they can't really judge, it shouldn't judge you on your age. It's stupid. It really is. Hi, Mark. You right, dude? But yeah, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can have a disability at any age. Some people are even born with disabilities. So, you know.
I was looking forward to somebody challenging me, like going in one of the disabled toilets. I was thinking, go on, challenge me. And I was going to say to him, I was like, come in now, right, and watch me urinate blood. Yeah.
You've still got problems, haven't you? I forgot.
Yeah. No, I haven't now. It's not so bad, but I kind of got more used to using them because, like, in Wetherspoons, they make you walk up the bloody stairs, like flights and flights of stairs to get to the toilets. And that was uncomfortable walking up the stairs, to be honest. So I was like, no, they got it on the ground floor. I'll use that. Thank you. But I just thought if somebody says, I was going like, please say something to me, please. Okay, yeah. In fact, I had it on my phone, and it was a favorite on my phone of me peeing blood. Yeah. And I could say, well, oh, you don't want to watch me. I said, I've got it on my phone. Like, I could just show it to you now. Like peeing blood, you know, there you go. Right.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
right. You nearly died on the spot. But it doesn't matter. You
Mm.
know, disabled veterans too. Yeah, exactly. There's quite a few people that just don't realise. They think you have to have, you've got to look a certain way to be disabled. It's like, nope. I mean, when I first started with a walking stick, and people, because people used to not see me with one, but I was that fucking bad, and I had to start using one. And I'd get, you don't need a walking stick. It's like, yeah, it was in the fucking way I walk. Oh dear.
What's the tea? Emma says, I always have to check the accessibility before I go to restaurants.
It's shit though, you have to do that.
Yeah, not easy, I suppose.
No.
Things most of us don't think about. That's the trouble. See, we don't think about it because it's something that doesn't affect us, and that's the way the governments deal with it. It's like it doesn't affect them either. They say they're interested in it and they make little moves here and there, but ultimately they're not interested because it doesn't really affect them. And that's not right, really. I mean, it should be like I say, toilets. I mean, I worked in a garage and we were told we're not allowed to let people in our toilet because they have to come behind the counter to, so it's like they're there where they shouldn't be, really. And people got really pissed off. And I said, I'm really sorry, but the manager lives there and he looks out his window and he can see. If he sees you go in there, I will be sacked immediately, like that. So and he's warned us about it, like never ever let anyone in. I said, I know it's really bad. I said, I feel for you. I'm totally sorry, but I'm not allowed to do it, And he was like, oh. But like a couple of people just went out and took their kids on the forecourt and pulled their trousers down in the middle of the forecourt where the petrol pumps are and let them have a shit for there.
Oh no!
And I'm like, yeah, it's a dirty protest, isn't it? Like, well done. Oh, you're going to make me clean it up, is it? Because, I'm not giving you what you want. Well done. Well, actually, it's not me cleaning it up. It's his wife who does the cleaning, so she'll be cleaning it up. And I was like, oh, Christ Almighty,
Yeah.
I think I went out there and put some sand over it and a cone next to it, fucking till it got cleaned up. But that's taking a bloody taking the pump out of action. Then it's just a bit silly. Yeah, it
is a bit childish, really. It's understandable the child needs to pee, but you don't get them shitting next to a bloody a pump that everybody else has got to use. Disgusting. But yeah, it's not the first time I've heard that, so it's like, ugh, not good. You're all right, man. You're all right, dude.
When they first started putting toilets on trains, I thought it was great. I always thought it was great. But do you remember how small they were and how narrow the door was and all that?
Yes.
Right? Well, now I think they've started to get it. It's a big old round door that opens out and you can get in there because that would accommodate disabled people. I mean, what do they expect people to do? And is the train's sort of mentality is like, oh, well, there's 1,000 people on that train, but only one disabled person, so it doesn't matter. It's like, can you I don't understand how people think like that. We're designing the train, but doesn't matter about disabled people. Bollocks. Yeah.
I don't think it does go on the tracks. I'm not too sure, Emma. I don't think it does.
It used to, yeah. The toilets used to empty onto the tracks. So they told you don't flush the toilet when you're in a station. It used to have a little sign saying don't flush the toilet when you're in a station.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. I do remember that. But yeah, it's changed. Definitely changed now. A lot better. But it's still sometimes a bloody hard to get to. Because when I've been on the train a few times and then bloody, like the carriageway, the way you've got to walk down, it's bloody narrow as fuck. They really are.
In Customs and Excise, they just had these narrow stall toilets. There was no toilet in that building that was big enough for anyone who was in a wheelchair, who was coming from the public or who worked at the building. If somebody was working there in the building, they probably would have knocked two toilets into one and said oh, the ground floor toilet is a disabled toilet. take the lift down or something. But no. Didn't just not on people's radars, like, you know. Remember that?
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
It's got to have changed now.
Yeah, massive building. Yeah, massive building, and you know.
How things have changed. Well, not completely though. They're still quite in the Stone Ages with everything though. Slowly, it's just like.
Ma'am Nan says, I've got no time for people who exaggerate their disabilities. Well,
Yeah.
I can think of one person who exaggerates their disabilities, but yeah, no names mentioned.
I know you're on about. Yes, I know you're on about.
Yeah.
Pisses me off, that person. I know who it is. Yeah. Git. That's my head in. You can always get that one that like, it's like, really? You know.
Yeah, Daniel says he's been on trains from King's Cross to Newcastle, took 3 hours, didn't use the toilet. If you don't need to use a toilet,
Yeah,
it's great.
exactly.
If you got, but as you get older, you'll find you pee more. And when you've got kidney stones and stuff like that, you know, I drink a lot of water. I have to. So I'm drinking water. And I need to go to the toilet a lot because I've been told, keep your system flushed.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah. They do say as well, I've heard it said that holding in your pee is not very good for you. You know, you should evacuate regularly and drink lots of water. You know, it's what you should be doing. You know, the fact that you don't need to go is great, you know, but like for me, it gets uncomfortable quite quickly if I don't go to the toilet. So
yeah, when you've had quite a few problems, so that's the reason why. Otherwise, I'm not going to do any good.
Yeah. And my dog pissed in the kitchen today because I got up late. I got up at 1 o'clock. So she pissed and it stinks. So I had to like get it all soaked down and then spray it all down with spray and then wipe all that spray off so it's safe for it to go on. And then like then all that the pissy towels I had to do that with, they can't go in the washing machine because there's already something in the washing machine. So I was going in the kitchen and it's just like fucking hell, you know what I mean? It's like whoa.
Hi Emma. Yeah, go on.
Sue Lynn says, yeah, holding in your pee can give you a UTI. Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You've been on the beer, so poor doggy, she can't take herself out to the toilet.
Yeah. I was out like a light. I like I said, I just woke up and I went, oh, it's probably 10 o'clock in the morning. I should get and do something. Looked at the time, I'm like, fucking hell.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the joys. Oh well.
Proper knocked out, I was. Yeah. Oh, John gone.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. I bet he's gone to the toilet or something. You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Just fuck it up.
All that talk of toilets. Look, and he can't resist now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear.
Gonna try this new vape then, cherry sherbet. Oh, you can't say it, cherry sherbet.
Ooh, very
Give
nice.
that a go. Trying out every single flavor, you know, like to see what I like, but a lot of them are just vile. Just and they sent me apple. I got what's it? Green fruity fizz. You look at the color of that, right?
It's like piss.
Well, that is concentrated, not watered down with the vegetable stuff. You know, it's like that's just the flavor and nothing else. There must have been a problem. I wrote to him and I said, "Is it meant to be like this?" Because I took a thing. It was like, what the fuck? It's like that. It's just like fucking. That's like 100 times stronger than it should be. And I said, "Is it meant to be this color?" And they said, "No." Have you got the batch numbers off the side so we can investigate what happened there? Here's your voucher, you know, for your next purchase. I was like, yeah, okay. So I can put a teeny bit of that in other things to try and use it slowly, but that's like ridiculously concentrated. And I'm surprised they didn't notice that coming off the production line, but I suppose lots of bottles, they didn't know. But
Yes,
Yeah.
Mark, and my new glasses, mate. Thanks, Tracy.
Looks like anal seepage. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Not good.
Definitely not. What the hell's going on here? Oh, that one drive. I know it's not working. Oh, my. It's gone down a bit. It's not gone down much.
Is he still walking around?
Oh, no, she's gone bed. She put herself to bed.
Mm.
So the thing is, she won't go to bed properly until the lights turned off. Because obviously, yeah, she doesn't want to go and hide under anything. So she got onto her ledge where she goes to sleep. So I just turned the light off and she's in bed. Her enclosure's open. But I'll give her some veg. And then when she wakes up, she's had some of it that I gave to her. But she'd had enough and put herself to bed. She was sat there looking at me. So I'm like, right, okay, I'll turn your light off now. So she's in bed.
Yeah. Do you keep the front of it open all the time then, or no?
No. It's only when I'm in it. Only when I'm in here. As soon as I go out, then it gets shut. Even if I've got to go to the toilet, I'll shut it. Because there's always that chance that maybe something might fall on her or anything. There shouldn't be anything. All the gaps that are all like under a cupboard or something, I push something against it so she doesn't try and go underneath it, because she will do. So, but no, there's always that chance that I've missed something. But at least if I'm in here, then I can stop something happening. But she was climbing up at the top and she was looking towards where the gecko was. But I kept wondering what she was doing. And then she'd spotted a locust that escaped when I was sorting them out yesterday. And I knew one escaped. And I even said, she'll get that tomorrow. And I was right. She bloody seen it and she went straight after it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was his own fault trying to bloody go near her. She was going after it, but it went down in a gap. So I just caught it. Well, I didn't catch it. I just moved something out of the way and he jumped near her and she went after it and grabbed it. I hide and seek. No,
Yeah, ma'am. Go on. No,
so
I was just gonna say,
I don't do twerks. I don't do twerks, Sean. Don't start. Yeah, go on.
yeah. Yeah, no, as Mam Nan said, my logo should be we never sleep. Check up the Pinkertons Motorcycle Club logo beforehand. Yeah, but you know why a lot of these motorcycle clubs are like, yeah, we don't sleep, is because they take amphetamines a lot. Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
No wonder. Yeah, that's not much of a life. I know. I'll stay awake and take all that crap.
Oh God.
No. Your system gives up after a while. It'll crash big style. Not good. Oh dear. Oh, you're talking. I'm just seeing what you were talking about, Sixtus, about crystals. Oh my! I gave Melissa a load of crystals. I did say I'd send her some, so she's got some now. She's got loads. Well, quite a few anyway. Hi, Connor Trond. Or Connor. Hope you're all right, dude. Yeah, these lot, the other community keep going on about me doing a bloody twerking. Apparently, I twerked when I was pissed up over was it Christmas or New Year's? I don't remember. I was drunk. I don't call it twerk. It's probably just a bloody arse shake. I don't call that twerking. It's just like a wobbly ass. Oh, dear. They keep me going though, the gits.
You have to watch, with that twerking, like, you don't want the moon to go out of orbit, like, yeah.
Oh, git features, don't you bloody start. That's it now. I'm not buying you any more nice presents.
Sorry.
Git.
Yeah.
Just don't blame me about that DVD. Even Simon's like, has he watched it? I don't fucking know. I don't bloody start people to the point. Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
Do you know what I'm probably likely to do? Rather than watch it, I'll download it and watch it, because having to fuck around with getting the DVD player working. So, and then like, you know, or putting it in the computer and having to run special software to play a DVD. Oh no, it's just a pain in the ass. I'll download it so I'll know what it's about then. Yeah.
For you. And then when you complain about it, I'll tell Simon. I'll be like, "Oh, your fault."
That's part of my life I'm never getting back. Yeah.
Exactly. It's terrible. He's even said to me, "Oh, I'll put it on for you. Like, do you want me to fucking hit you or something?"
Yeah.
Exactly, man. And you don't want to see my wobbly bum. It's not very nice.
Oh, do you know? Tell you what, right? I saw a girl today in Market Lavington. I was driving along in a car. She was there walking with her friend, and I could see a mile away. She was a bit overweight, and she had a top that went down to there, like that, right? So it was showing her belly, right? So all her belly was on show. Now, bear in mind, this is fucking winter, right? So she's got all her belly's on show, like t-shirt arms, right? And she's got a quite prominent bloody piercing in her belly button, and I'm like, you must fucking love yourself to be fucking showing off like that, because I tell you what, there ain't many people going to be driving past you on the road going like, wow.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I think there's more fucking palms hitting fucking heads than like turning heads, like, you know. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh right. Yeah, you want to show off your belly button and all that sort of shit. But why do it, especially do it in winter, of all things?
Winter time.
I know, I walk around half naked.
Yeah.
With a flabby belly is like, no, it's not happening. Not happening the slightest.
Well, they got something wrong with their metabolism, and they're running at twice the heat of everybody else. You know, like why would you want to do that? Yeah.
No, B, you're not seeing any wobbly ass on screen. It is not happening. So forget it.
Well, we do get a display from time to time, don't we? So I mean, you know, you'll have to watch some of the other streams.
No. Not having you please started on that one either. Call me exposing myself. You do the same. You just get into trouble for it.
Yeah.
I know, Bexy.
Troll 2, 1990. Oh, fuck. I clicked the wrong fucking button. Bollocks. Right. Yeah. It'll be coming down in a minute.
What do you mean you got to wait till next Christmas? I'll probably be drunk before then. I don't remember that one on Christmas Day. All I know is I live streamed from my mother's. Just very drunk. There you go. Oh, the joys. But then she's because she's got COPD now. Well, in one way, I don't have any. I do have sympathy, and I don't, because she won't give up the smoking. So it's like you're not helping yourself. So she keeps saying, "Oh, I'm going to give up," and it's like, well, do it then. Oh yeah, because my uncle, he's a year younger than her. He's give up smoking. He's lost weight and everything. And she says, "Oh yeah, he looks really, really good." Or I'll give up the cigarettes, and it's like, well, I'm waiting. So yep, she keeps saying she's going to do it, and then she doesn't even try. And she was the idiot. She was in hospital for all that length of time, and yeah, she could have given up because obviously she wasn't allowed out of bed. You know, but no. So she'd blood cut back and everything. As soon as she got out of hospital, straight back to it. Seriously, she'd gone bloody. Was it about? I'm sure she was in there. Good. Was it a month or some daft like that? So there you go. And it would have helped. It would have helped her chest quite a lot. You can't bloody. Sometimes you can't help some people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my sister says, "Oh yeah, she won't listen to me," and I'm like, "Yeah, but she won't listen to me. She'll listen to one of me. She'll listen to me auntie, her sister, but I don't like talking to me auntie because she just non-stop sits there and preaches to you, and I'm just like, oh, did you say something? I just switch off. I can't be doing with people that sit there and preach to you all the fucking time. It just pisses me off. It really does my tree in. It is a mad world.
Mm.
It is. Has John been kidnapped by the dog?
Yeah.
Because usually he's not gone this long. He's in work tomorrow as well, isn't he? Because because he doesn't leave till about 12. It depends. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually glad I never started. I used to watch all my mates squabbling over cigarettes, and they'll be like, "Can I have 2s on? Oh, can I have 3s on? Oh, can I have 4s on?" I'm like, really? So if I nick my mum's fags, or or spend a little bit of money on them, and then if I run out of money, I want to go and sit there and bloody want cigarettes off my mates, and everybody has a quick puff and pass it on because everybody you can barely affordably pack a fax between you. No. And from what I've been told, they're stupidly expensive now. Yeah. I'm so glad I never started. So glad. I just stuck to buying records at the time. Oh dear. And going in, I know I started drinking about 14 years old because you could get away with it then, because you could go into the shop and just pretend you're old. Are you old enough? Yeah, of course I am. Yes, I'm old enough. That was it. £11. Hell. I used to remember my mum used to send me to a corner shop, and it'd be like, it used to be about £1 for a pack of 10 or something daft like that. It's like, bloody hell. I've just never seen the reason. But yeah, oh well. It's sod's law. I'll stick to drinking every now and again. Hello, David. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Come back to the 16th. Jesus. I do feel sorry for people that can't give up. But then they said they're going to try and make everybody quit cigarettes at a certain date. And it's like, so what the hell are they going to tax? Because obviously they're taxed to the bloody eyeballs, aren't they? Nah, Daniel, he's probably just fell down the toilet. It'll be right. He'll be back in a bit. He's probably had to do something. So, come on, he works, he's got his home to run with his wife and everything, and he's got a doggy, so there'll be something that he's had to do. So he's not going to come back and run back all the way back here and tell us what he's got to do. So he'll have to come back at some point. You know what I mean? Because he'll be leaving his laptop, or I think he's got a laptop in his I can't really even say it's a bloody shed. It's huge. Got loose bum nuts. I don't want to know what he's doing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like doing other things. And yep, I'll be glad when I can start going out a bit more again. But I am looking at. I do want to get a mobility scooter at some point. It's just there's so many things we need to do. Well, that's good then, Dinkum. I bet you've saved shed loads of money. Yeah, that's true, Bexy. It is true, because they'll find something else to bloody tax. They always do. Sods. That's it. Because as well, they started all these bloody rules with smoking. Oh, you can't smoke in the pub. Oh, you can't smoke here. And I thought they've actually taken this a little bit too far. I mean, I stopped people smoking in my house because at the end of the day, I was sick to death of people dropping the cigarettes and burning all my furniture. And that's long before anybody banned anything. And I had my reasons. It's like, well, I don't smoke. And you're dropping your cigarette on the floor, brand new carpet, and there's a nice big hole in it. So, because I used to get ashtrays for people that smoked. And in the end, I'd had enough of people dropping the cigarettes on the floor. And it's like, if you want to smoke, there's the back or front door. Go and do that. I'm sorry. I'm not having my furniture and my floor ruined for somebody else. So that was it.
I had somebody come to my house and he used to go out the back to smoke, and then I discovered that he just like come inside the back door and he was just putting all his stubs up on the top. It's like we have a bin. We have bins. Why you're coming in there and just like hiding them up on the top, fucking what's all that about?
Yeah, I would have made him fucking scrub it the day. Git. Ew. That's not nice at all.
Bit basic.
I mean, like I said, I used to leave things out, and I used to have people where they could put the cigarettes out and everything, and it's like, there you go. And then like I said, I do think if they'd actually, kept cigarettes, to one part of the pub and away from the other, yeah, fair enough. But no, they banned it. And then what happened? Hardly anybody went in the pub. So what's happened? All the beer's probably gone up anyway, and sometimes the pubs are near enough fucking empty. Especially if the weather's bad and nobody can smoke outside. So, hi Safari. So yeah, there's always that disadvantage. And you watch if people do have to go outside and you see them all huddling around below one umbrella. It's like, yeah. See, that's it. Some people find it easy and other people do not. That's it. There's a lot of pubs that have shut down. Loads. I mean, we used to have freaking loads of pubs around the town, and loads of them are shut down. But I don't like what they've done to part of the town around here, because they're actually building houses in the town centre for certain people, and it's like, really? I very rarely go in that town centre. It's that bad. Do not like it. I'll go and get what I need, or I've got to go to the doctors and stuff like that, and after that it's like, nope, straight back home. In fact, I was that quick when I went to the opticians. I actually got the same taxi that I went down in. The guy turned out he hadn't been that far away. When I rang him back up, picked me straight back up again. I was like, right, I'm going back home now. I'm not staying in town. It's crap. There's nothing here. Do not like it. But where I live, it's a bit further out away from it, so I don't get all the problems that they have, people that live close to town. So it's a lot better. It's nice. It's actually nice, and it can be quiet on this street. Really nice and quiet. Where I used to live, you heard everybody's conversation, and it's like, I don't really want to hear this conversation, but I'm hearing it anyway. Don't miss that. Do not miss that at all. Never again. Okay, Mark. You take care, dude, and I'll catch you later. See you later, Mark. Did anyone hear that? They are now saying tobacco smoke is safer than vaping. Really?
I don't know.
Jesus. They come up with some shit, don't they, Connor? They really do. Bloody John fell down the toilet. You never known him to be away so long. Oh, my phone's gone on sleep mode. That's why I'm not hearing me watch go off. No, you numpty. Because I put my phone on night mode, so it goes quiet. because the last thing I want to hear is my phone go ping, ping. It's like, shut up. So I put it on sleep mode. Oh yeah, my watch is back on again. Yeah. What I'm going to do afterwards, before I go to bed, is put a veg in, spray a couple of things, and then straight to bed. And tomorrow I'll be feeding a few things before. Yep. Everything's bloody control. My mum, she's got problems going to a doctor actually at the moment, because she told me when we were sitting near Christmas time, her doctor got fired. And I'm like, the doctor got fired?
Mm.
Aussie, I can see it coming on the I can see it come on the computer from my phone. I know you got the alerts coming up now, but anything with WhatsApp and Facebook and all that all comes up on the computer. It's just all the other alerts. Uh-oh. Ha! 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 I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, your mum's doctor got fired. I'm like, oh. I doubt he's cured something. He's made mistakes, that doctor, because at one point he prescribed tablets to my mother and she was passing out in the street.
Mm.
Apparently he'd given her something, or he prescribed something. I would have, if it had been me, I would have had him sued, because that's bloody dangerous.
Well,
okay, Sean, good luck with your interview. Let us know how you go. Catch you later.
There are some people who've been caught working as doctors who have not registered. They've never done any, like, you know, training.
Shit.
And they're working as fucking doctors, like, you know, and they've been caught out. It's like, I mean, that's a bit far, you know, when you think people like going to that level.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's
you know.
bad. Yeah, that's really, really bad. You think they would actually check? Isn't there certain checks they're meant to do?
You'd imagine so. There's people who've been caught driving buses that don't have driving licenses.
Again, wouldn't you need to have to produce the proof that you got a license?
They probably have got a fake driving license. Yeah.
Oh my God! Why? What's wrong with people? That's pissing about people's lives.
Yeah.
It is. It's messing with people's lives. It's just, I don't know. Some people really don't think. It's like, oh yeah, I'll do this, and then yeah, what was an accident? You're messing with people's lives. You just no.
No, I think they do think about it. They think about it a lot. You know, they're like, yeah, I want money, and I don't give a shit about anything else. They'll do anything to get it. Hmm.
Yes, until something happens, and then it all comes out. It's like, nah. Yeah, not good. Not good in the slightest. Read a story a while back. Oh, read, sorry, a story a while back about a guy that landed an airline job as first officer with fake paperwork and only. Oh yeah, there was that. Yeah, no, I know that Catch Me As You Can. He did something like that. Who played it now as Leonardo DiCaprio, or whatever it is. He played that guy, and he did an awful lot of things, and even got to fly a plane and whatever. It's like, yeah, how though? Flew for over a decade before an audit caught him. I wonder if it's the same one where he did the film. Pilot was Indian. Happens a lot there. Wow. That's pretty bad. Right, so it means do not fly Indian Airlines. Yeah, the system is. I do agree. It's just bad though. It just proves they just do not check. They should check. Again, if you're flying a plane and you've got no bloody qualifications, I wouldn't have a clue how to fly a plane anyway.
I knew somebody who didn't have a license who was flying a plane, and he was shit. He didn't know how to navigate. He didn't know where he was. He just used to be like, "Oh, I kind of know where I am, so I can get back home." And that's how he used to navigate. Didn't know how to use a map. Didn't know how to do anything. And like, he did not had any training for emergencies. You know how to put an aircraft down in an emergency, none of that. It's just like, yeah, I can go flying because I know how to turn it on, and I can take it off, and I kind of learned how to land myself, and that's good enough. Like, you know, yeah, right.
Daniel, I wouldn't fly full stop. I'm sorry, but you know, I wouldn't even try and fake doing something like that. It's just not common sense. It's just stupidity.
Yeah. We all knew he was doing it, and he used to talk to us about the fact, you know, and I said to him, I said, why don't you just go and get a couple of lessons, just a couple of lessons, like, you know, so you know the basics about emergencies, you know. He's like, oh no, I can't do that. And it was like, he's one of these, like, you know, probably had like reading difficulties or something, you know, dyslexia or something, you know, that meant that, and he would just rather just do it the stupid way, like, you know. And you know, I had my aircraft at this field, and he was there, and like a few of us had said about it. And the worst bit is really that the guy who owned the airfield was a commercial pilot. Like, I mean, he used to fly Dakotas, like, to the States and back, you know, and stuff like that, from the UK to the States. And I mean, like, he knew what was going on, and we all said, like, well, if the boss who owns the field isn't reporting him, you know, none of us are gonna report him. But like, when the shit hits the fan, people are going to be saying, like, well, why didn't somebody report that? You know?
Yes.
And it's like, well, because, like, you know, yeah, old boy, innit, you know?
We're not clever. It's just.
He said to me once, he said, and he had a radio in his aircraft, but of course he would never use it. He would just used to listen on it, you know? So he used to listen on his radio, and then he heard him on the radio saying, like, oh, somebody's just busted our airspace. And he's like, oh, shit, because he didn't know where he was flying. He didn't know he'd just gone into somebody's airspace. And they were they're saying, like, oh, track him to his destination. And he came down, he's like all frustrated. And he said to me, he actually had the nerve to say to me, if they find out that, you know, that where I've landed, will you take the fucking heat for me? And I'm like, I've got a license. You want me to jeopardize my license that I paid a lot of money and did a lot of training for an idiot who won't go and get a fucking license and won't even have any training at all? You think I'm going to do that? Nah, mate, not really. Because realistically, if they do catch you, right, it'll be your fault, and you have to take the rap for it, because I ain't done fuck all wrong.
Yeah, why would you want to take somebody else's shit? It's not worth it. No.
No, I think he was basically going to get to the point where he was going to say, like, oh, I'll offer you money if you take it. And I was like, nah.
It's not worth it.
No.
I'm not going to cover your bloody freedom and going in your bloody, was it helicopter?
Microlight.
Well, microlight, sorry.
Yeah.
But no.
How expensive is it to get a pilot's license? Well, not very expensive if you do it down the microlight route, and you get, you know, flying microlights is like flying big aircraft anyway. And once you've got a lot of experience, you could quite easily transfer into a big aircraft and then take that without having to do lots of hours in a big aircraft. I mean, 30 years ago, it was £100 an hour to fly like a Tomahawk aircraft when I was flying out of Cardiff Wales airfield. And I went solo, you know, in big aircraft. I went solo, and I flew up to my house, you know, in the valleys, and flew round and flew back. quite cool. But it was getting a bit expensive. Like, and I was thinking, like, well, am I ever going to really be able to afford to fly these? You know, it's like £100 an hour to fly them and all that. And then I went with Microlights, and I can't remember how much it was now, but I mean, I think it was, because we're talking 30 years later, and it was about £90 an hour to do that. But you only had to get 30 hours and do your exams. And I think, well, what's 30 times 100? That's £3,000, isn't it? So it's, just shy of £3,000 for the actual in-air flying, and then probably a couple of £100 in books and a couple of £100 on tests. So probably for about £4,000, you could get yourself in the air, and then you could buy a cheap flex wing or whatever. The cheapest I've ever seen flex wings going for is about £2,500. So it's not expensive. The insurance was really cheap as well. It was only like about £180 or something like that for insurance for the year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
To renew your excavator card requires 300 hours over 5 years.
Cool. Yeah. I've got no coordination. Fucking hell, I would have bloody... nah. I just know. I just wouldn't bloody bother. Yep. There you go, Daniel. And you can even get bloody ones where if you go on these, I can't remember the name of the bloody sites, and sometimes they'll give you like little bloody tasters of going in aircrafts as well, which is pretty cool. I forgot the name of them. I've not been on them ages. If I can remember, but there is some, and they are dead cheap. Can I remember which ones I used to use them all the time? Now I can't be bothered, because it was just anything that takes up too much space on my phone, I'd just get rid of in the end. I'd be like, right, get rid of. Oh, don't use that, get rid. So I think it was it Groupon was one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're good for you if you get, if you want to go for deals as well, and you're like, oh, I want to go here. Well, let's see if Groupon's doing a deal. We've used that a few times for things. It's been pretty good. And there's another one. I can't remember the name of the other one, but I found Groupon was better than the other one. So, but yeah, I do know they do doing Groupon. Yeah, do things. Don't know whether they might do training. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Never really tried the local one, but there you go.
Paramotors and parasails, lethal. Those things are absolutely lethal. And I do follow some people who fly them on YouTube. There's a guy called Tucker Gott, and he's really good at it. He flies like across the US, does these multi-day challenges where he's up for like 6 hours flying in the air at a time, and sort of like goes to sleep, then next day sit another 6 hours or whatever, and like I think he's broken some records and got some awards and things. Now he's fully trained, he knows what he's doing, but there are a lot of people who just go and buy him and go, because you don't need a license for it. And this is the trouble. I mean, like, people don't know what to do in an emergency. They're not trained on what to do and how to react,
Exactly.
So,
you'd think that'd be common sense to go and train and learn that, because I know for a fact I'd want to.
Yeah.
It's like basically me when I was always at home, kind of an example with kids. And what I'd do every few years, because I think it's like every 4 years, wasn't it, to go and get your, first aid and all that? I'd go and do it because I always wanted to know. I mean, obviously you knew your basics if there was an accident, but I always wanted to know, just in case if there was an emergency, I needed, to do something. I wanted to know. And I went about 3 or 4 times for doing first aid and all that, because I wanted to know. I even did a first aid course on animals for cats and dogs because I wanted to know. Because, I just thought it was just common sense. What's the point of having, you're at home looking after children or have animals? You know your basics, but then you want to know just that bit more. What do you do? So I'm like, you know what? I'll go and learn. I'll go and learn that. And sometimes you can get it, dead cheap, or sometimes you'll have some places that will do it free. I'm like, I'll go and do that. So I did. So, it's just common sense. So learning, when people are flying, health and safety, why not? It's just common sense, but not everybody's got common sense, have they? It's just stupidity.
Yeah.
Really is.
Ask Daniel if John taking the dog out could be constipated. Actually, it's a good point. I go and take the dog out in a minute. But do you know what time we're going on until?
I'm going to probably go on to about, say, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and that's it. I'm calling it quits because I can't go on all night because I'll be going to sleep.
Let me just go and let her out then for a minute.
Yeah, she's important.
Cheers.
Let the dog out. Doggy woggy. First aid course. That's what I mean. Half of it is just common sense. I mean, I've got a bit of a basic first aid kit for my cats. So if any of them have, like, you know, because sometimes they'll have a bit of a squabble or any of them's cut themselves, some stuff like that, I've got, I forgot the name of it. It's cotylated or whatever the hell it is, silver. I've got that. And I've got these, like these, they look like Q-tips or earbuds, whatever people want to call them. And you snap it and it like numbs the area. It's for cats and dogs. And it's brilliant. I've got a few things up there. I've got bandages for animals and I've obviously got stuff for us because I just think it's common sense to have stuff like that in. I always do that. I've always done that, actually. Even when the kids, I'd have, you know, plasters and stuff in for the kids. If, you know, if there was basic accidents. In fact, I'll tell you one thing. One of my cats, she used to get out and she actually cut a paw. And I remember me and my daughter actually cleaned it while she was having a right paddy, bandaged it up, managed to get the bandage on her, and then got her to the vets. And the vet's like, well, who did that? And it's like, me and my daughter. I'm like, I'm not having blood everywhere. She actually ended up with a couple of stitches. But it's just common sense. You get these things in because, you know, you need them. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what you need. You need things like that. Yeah, I doubt it because I don't think you want to leave his computer on. He's not gone to sleep. He just left. So he's either had to go into the house and do something. If it's something important, then he's not going to rush back. So it happens. So there you go. Like I said, some people just don't have common sense. It's just stupid. But I do laugh at some of the bloody things when you look on tablets and stuff like that, especially like it would say sleeping tablets and you'll look, may cause drowsiness. And you're like, isn't that the whole point of sleeping tablets? But, oh, God. Yeah, he does leave not too far of this because he does work. So if he's not back soon, I might kick him off the stream. But we'll see what happens because, yeah, it's just not fair leaving him on and he might have had to go and do something. So I doubt he's fell asleep. He's probably had to go do something. So you just don't know. But, you know, it happens. Don't expect him to be around forever. Like I said, if he's had to do something, he's had to do something. I don't have all my cats. I've got 16 now because one passed last year because she had cancer. She had it off the cancer of one of the intestines. Basically, she wasn't able to hold so much food. It shrunk to 70%. So basically, everything she was eating, it was just going straight through her all the time. So, and she was in a bad way. So they actually let us take her home for overnight, and then we took her the next day. It was awful. It really was awful. I just couldn't. Nah. But I mean, I stayed with her and everything. It's like, no, I don't like where they want to take me in the back room and no. What the last face they're going to see is some bloody stranger's face. No, I don't think so. No, you want to be with them. Doesn't matter how much it bloody breaks you out. You want to be with them. You know, you want them to. You be the last face. You know, you love them and cared for them. So why? You know. So bugger that. I'd no, stay with her. I was cuddling her and everything. I'm like, oh no, put her up. I'll hold her. No, just can't. I just nah. And she was a really good cat though as well. And one of them, she'll come and sit on your knee and cuddle up with you and everything. I'm just like, really? We've still got a sister. Her sister's a noisy sod. She was really quiet, but her sister's very, very vocal. She's still a bloody little vocal sod.
Yeah, I've always been with all my dogs when they've been put to sleep. You know, I couldn't leave them with somebody else to do that.
No, don't blame you. Because at the end of the day, they're your babies, and you just what they see a stranger's face. Last person, I don't think so, because they'd be looking for you. Be like, oh, hold on a minute, you know, something's happening here. Where's me? You know, where's me mum? Where's me dad? You know, no, couldn't do it. Really couldn't. No. And I've been there when a bloody dog's passed, and that's just as bad. Because I mean, it was one of the things that I'm blaming my dad for. But I've got a lot of things I want to talk to him before anyway. But basically, a dog that we had when I was living at home, and he took her out on the hottest day, and she collapsed. And he took her back and everything. She basically had heat exhaustion. And when she was in the back in the car, she had a fucking heart attack while I was holding her. So it was the worst thing ever.
Dear.
And I never ever forgot it, because it was fucking horrible. So, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I was only 13 or 14. I didn't know what the hell was going on. It was only afterwards I found out. But it was awful. No. God, she was a good dog. She really was a good dog. Very intelligent. She was a German Shepherd. Beautiful dog. One of the dark coloured ones as well. She really was a good dog.
Oh yeah, hide and seek is taking in a dog or something.
All right.
We had a 15-year-old plus come to us a couple of weeks ago from a vet's. No checkup done on her. She came to us and we rushed her to the vet's because she had a high temperature. So where did you get this dog from then? You know, like, was it? Do you run a rescue charity or something, or do people just know that you'll take dogs in if they, you know?
Yeah. I know they take in cats as well. So it's like, bloody hell. Yeah. Had what? She had
osteosarcoma.
Wow.
20 days. Jesus.
Wow. Poor doggy. Poor bit.
Some people, you know, they give up their pets to other people because they can't afford the bills, you know, and they sort of go like, oh, well, somebody else will take care of it, you know, and it's like, well, you know, haven't you built a bond, like a bit of a bond where you think like that's your dog, you know, that's yours.
Yes.
You know, and like to give up a dog because you know that, it's just like, yeah.
Runs a cat rescue. I thought you did, but still, some people, I don't know how they could do that. Really couldn't. You know, you've had that animal for so many years, and it's like, nope. It's like, no, I'd bloody sell things before I'd bloody give them up. I'd be like, no, all right, I can't afford the vets. Right, okay, I'll sell something. I'll pay for the vets. No. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. Couldn't leave it to somebody else. I'd be like, no, I'll pay for it. I don't care.
Well, good for you. You run a cat rescue. Well done. Yeah, it's very good of you to do that.
Yeah, because I think they're in Blackpool, if I remember right. Am I right? Hide and seek. You're in Blackpool. 10 days, not 20.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well, at least that dog would have known that you tried to help them. So, but why they were left for somebody else to take care of, it's horrible. Whoever gave them up. But then we don't know their circumstances either, so sometimes you can't always judge. But some people do give up their animals far too easily, though. There is the odd ones that it's like, why? What's the point you having this animal and you decided, oh, I don't want it now? It's like,
Yeah, I mean, I support a charity which is called Let's Adopt, and it's based in Spain.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the guy there, he's been doing it for many years. He started in Turkey, where people really just they don't look after their animals properly, and he always does the hard luck cases. It's like, because I mean, any pet which is kind of walking around is fine. That's adoptable, but like people don't want to adopt disabled dogs and disabled cats. But he goes and does the hard luck cases that, like, he has a dog come in and it's like been run over by a car, and
Oh.
any normal vet would just go like, nah, euthanize it. And the donations from the members, they get like the top surgeons in Spain, and they get like all the work done, and they have to do multiple surgeries, and sometimes they get the animals back on their feet and they're walking around, like, they are able to sort of do it. Some of them end up having to have like a wheelchair and things like that.
Oh, you've seen the doggy wheelchairs. Some of them are epic. Speed they can go when they get used to them. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah. And that's what I said. They give up on them. Oh, yeah, they've done this, done that. Oh, just put them down. It's like, no. Really? I know. Somebody's just been hit by a car outside. I know. We'll just go and put them down. It's like, can't do that. Couldn't do it. No. You have to tell us what your Facebook is if you've got a Facebook thing on. Yeah.
Mamnan's dog is absolutely gorgeous. It's a brilliant looking dog. I mean, and it's big as well. But it's like it's got this sort of like wide shoulders with a lot of fur on, so it's sort of like it comes out. It's almost like a mane sort of thing, as I remember. But yeah, really nice looking dog. And I had my dog with me because I didn't know Mamnan had a dog, so I was like, I brought my dog to show you, but it's like, oh Christ, no, I better not bring her out. So I brought my dog to the door. When she opened the door, I said, "Oh shit, you got a dog! Fuck, hang on, I'm gonna put my dog back in the car." Like, but yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah.
I wonder where that blood came then. She said that they took the dog out for a walk, and when they came home, they noticed the dog's face was covered in blood. I wonder where that came from then.
So she must have been sleeping somewhere. It's Blackpool 9 Lives Cat Rescue. Look at that. I laugh if I'm already a friend on there. Because I do. I go on cat, dog rescues a lot. I love them, mate.
Yeah.
Because the other day, some awesome people that have got a lot of time and.
Yeah, bear in mind, it's not always a good idea to put details of places you work online, because there are some idiots out there who do silly things.
Yes, there is. There's, right. Arses. Some not nice people out there.
Yeah. But
people with bad intentions. Oh, yeah, I think I found it.
I'm looking at your page now. I'm looking at the cats that you got for adoption. Oh, they look lovely. That cat Marie looks nice. I like that. It's like snow sort of colour.
Oh, beautiful white cats. They are. I do love white cats.
Mm.
Kiki and Coco. I always call the black cats. I always call them little ninjas, because I like ninjas because you never see them. I mean, because they're so dark and everything, and it's like, hang on a minute, where were you? So I've got 3 I love black cats. I've got 3. Well, I did have 4, but I've got 3 now. Like, found. That's it. I see all the time people are finding cats, and then it's like, because I know one of my friends, his cat got out and been gone since September, October last year. So, I mean, he's already got 2 cats, but he got another cat from a rescue, female cat. Beautiful colour, though. So, and I'm just like, that's why I don't let my cats out, because cats can travel. They don't realise cats can travel for miles. But that's why we've got the extra door, because it stops the cats coming into the corridor now. So we've got the door put in the corridor, so they can't get near the front door. So you've got the front door, and then you've got the corridor, and then the other door. It's like an internal door. That's it. I couldn't get the word there. But yeah, we had that all put in. So it means now that kitties can't escape. But they're all been done, and they've all been what you call it? Got the name of it now. When you get chipped, that's the word. They've all been chipped as well. So yeah, there's no escaping. Hi, Frank. So they can't escape from me. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oh, kidney disease. It's bloody horrible, some of the things that animals have. Kidney disease. And then they say, oh yeah, they're meant to have certain thingy free, grain free, that's it. But now the price that they put up in animal food is unbelievable. It's really gone up a lot. They really do screw you over for everything. But I give my cats have the coconut oil, and since they've been on that, they don't have fleas. I've not had they've not had fleas in years since they eat that now. It's brilliant. So instead of sticking chemicals in them, they have that. And I just put a bowl, they've got a bowl, and I get it, and obviously I have to scrape it out because obviously it's hard, solid stuff. And they just go over and eat it, and I'll watch them. They'll eat it, and they'll start licking it into the fur as well. So it's actually pretty good. I know dogs can have it as well. But yeah, I can't even remember how I found out about that. They've been using that for years, because at one point, I mean, I was buying the flea stuff, but obviously, like everything else, they get used to it. Some of the chemicals they use, I don't know what it's like now, but at one point I was getting bloody sick of it, and found that, and that was it. Sorted. So it's like, cool. I know a couple of years ago I went and visited an animal rescue, but they didn't have the dog part open. Otherwise, I would have went to the dog part. I went to the cattery side and seen all the rescued cats. But I wanted to go and see the dogs as well. It's like, no, it was shut to the public for some reason or another. You might have had a book or something. Go on, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say to hide and seek. I've just purchased you a cat litter thing off the Amazon wish list, so you'll get that tomorrow. So,
yeah, them wish lists are such a good idea. We get the high content meat food for the diabetic. Oh yeah, that's good. I mean, I did volunteering. This is years ago before they shut it down. I did the volunteering at my local RSPCA because I wanted to do volunteering in an animal place. That was the nearest one, and some of them were lazy sods, to tell you that. But I actually liked going into the playing with the cats, because that's what you had to do to get them to interact with people. But the dogs, they only had 4 dogs in there. I kept saying, I want to go and play with the doggies, but no, I want to go and play with the cats. I wanted to play with the cats and the doggies. So, no, but I actually really enjoyed it. I did it for about 8 weeks as well. It was quite good fun. Really good fun. Oh, you've got 7 cats now, Barry. Cool.
yeah. Hiya, Frank. Mr. Triggs is in.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, cod liver oil. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that's what I mean. People don't realise the natural stuff is better than all the bloody chemicals you stick down your animals' necks. The natural stuff is pretty good for the guts for them.
Yeah.
I will have a look on there because I've got no money until I get paid, but I will purchase you something because it's a good cause. And I know how extortionate a lot of things are. That's another thing. I used to get bloody cat litter delivered from Pets at Home, and now they've stopped doing it. And it's like, why?
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah. It's like, really? I mean, I'd get bloody, I used to spend about 50 or 60 quid. So I used to have loads of them and just have them, you know, so they were there. So I'd buy in bulk. I always buy everything in bulk anyway. But no, they stopped doing it. It's like, but yeah, the stuff's there if you want to come and pick it up in your car. Yes, I'll keep my imaginary car.
Mm.
Stupid. But anything else you want delivered, they'll do it. But then Simon used to go and buy the cat tins from there. And half the time it was from, was it DPD or whatever the hell they're called? Half of them were dinted, which is bloody stupid because obviously it does stuff to the meat and everything inside. You know, especially, and then, oh, you can't open them properly because the stupid ring pulls.
Mm. Roxy loves chicken madras. Yeah, my dog loves curry. She loves everything, but yeah, she does like curry. When I make a curry, I make like a big saucepan full of it, and then I put it in the fridge, and that'll last me like 4 or 5 days. You know, I just take a bit of it out, microwave it, you know, and then. But like when the last lot's gone out, I leave a little bit in the saucepan, and of course she's got the whole saucepan then, and she licks that saucepan until it's absolutely clean. You know? So,
yeah, she bloody does.
Mm.
It's like, yes. Now where's I want more now. It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, animals make me laugh. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Bob did. Well, she does, but I can't have anything spicy because it just sets off my gastric reflux like mad. But anything that's a little bit, she loves it. Anything a little bit spicy. She's just funny.
Oh, I put a lot of spices in mine. You know, I could put ginger in there, and you know, what was it, paprika?
Oh yeah, paprika.
Cayenne peppers. You know, sort of like pepper as well, and yeah, because the thing is, they call it like Madras sauce, and you buy it from Lidl's, and it's like they got Madras and they got Baltis and things like that. But you taste them, and they're like, there's no spice in this. There's nothing. It's like you could give it to a child. Like it's just like, yeah. Oops.
No, it's a fly getting fried.
Yeah, I know.
Flies.
That's what I was saying. Like, oops.
Yeah, another one bit the dust. That's why there's hardly any flies, because you get the flies that are in the substrate, the soil flies that you get sometimes. So it's like, that's what I haven't got many flying around. In fact, you don't really see them. They all go to the bright light and get fried.
Yeah.
Safer. But then we've got one in the other room as well. So when it hits summer and all the flies come inside, if the cats can't get them, then they get fried as well. So, but upstairs you don't see any flies if you do get any coming in, because then you get a load of cats chasing them, which I think is absolutely hilarious. It's like, bye flies.
What's Angel's favorite treat? Well, if I'm leaving the house, I normally put peanut butter in a Kong. It's like this rubber thing, you know, like sort of like looks like a, I don't know what like an ice, like the ice cream on an ice cream cone. It sort of goes down like a cone shape, and it's
one of them red ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a blue one and a red one, because the red one's quite big.
Yes.
But by putting it in there and smearing it on the inside, it means she's got to work to get the peanut butter out of there. So she spends ages, like, you know, sort of making sure she's got every little bit of peanut butter out of it. And that way I can distract her when I go out, because otherwise, if she sees you going, she'll start howling. But if you distract her and then you leave, I think she goes like, oh, it's not here. And I you know, I have heard the neighbors say sometimes she does howl, you know, when I'm not there. But yeah. But she has all sorts, really. I mean, I buy a lot of these I think they're made by Pedigree, but you buy them in bags. My local local store has them, and they get a big sack and they decant them into these bags. And what they call gravy, loads of those. So every time she comes in from the garden, when she does a pee or whatever, when she comes in, she gets one of those. You know, so she always wants to come in quickly because it's like, I've been to the toilet now. Where's my treat? You know, she's programmed now to know, like, you know, come in quickly when you finished and you get your treat. So,
Bribery.
and Dentastix as well. She likes Dentastix, but like, I very don't buy them very often because, like, you go places and they're like £10 for like a small pack of dent treats, and it's like, fuck off. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
Yeah. So when I see them and they're cheap, I'll get them. But like, you go into supermarkets and they just like want silly money for them. So yeah.
God, I remember one time they were giving them away in I think it was either in my local town centre or Manchester, and they were giving away loads of dog treats, centre treats. And I just thought, well, I haven't got a dog, but I know somebody that has, and it's like, yeah, I'll take these, you know. Took loads home. I remember giving them. I think I gave them all to my mother for her dog. But there you go. Just because I haven't got a dog doesn't mean I'll grab it for other people.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I used to buy years ago. I haven't done it for a while now. You know, but I used to buy pig's ears, and I used to buy pig skin, like wrapped up and sort of like, you know, this is fried up or something. I think it is. It's quite oily, you know. So, but yeah, I used to buy those for the dog, but yeah, I haven't done for a while now because I don't tend to go into the market, which is where you buy them. It's the only place you can buy that sort of stuff, really.
Yep.
But, yeah. Yeah, I haven't bought for ages. It's just because I don't go to the market. That's what it is. So yeah,
It's frustrating. There's just too many people getting in the way, and you're just like, just move. Just get buying in the end. It really does. Yeah, peanut butter. Yeah, the dog peanut butter. So I remember giving some to you, and I gave some to my mum for her dog, and she's like, "Oh, what's this?" It's like, it's for the dog.
yeah.
She never bought it before for her dog, so it's like, you know, for the dog. And I got one of them like treat mats that she can put it on for the dog to lick it off. So, you know, oh well, you can't really help some people.
Mam Nan saying you can see it, Angel's fur and tail to see how well she, you know, I think she's saying well she's kept or something like that. But actually,
yeah.
I mean, when she had that illness that went really with for a year not being treated, even though I'd taken it to see the vet, and the vet was like, "Nah, it's all right, just carry on." Like, and I'm like, okay, you know. And then it was quite serious. So, you know, then she started losing fur on her neck and on her belly and her tail. And her tail is now like a bit of a rat's tail. You know, she's got fur on the underneath of it, but she hasn't got fur on the top of it. So it's like a line of skin. You can see the line of skin. But once we had that operation, her hair grew back really quickly on her neck. And she's got a bit more fur on her belly now, but she hasn't really grown the fur on the tail. That hasn't recovered. So, yeah.
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 But it annoys me when the vets are like, "Oh, yeah, they're all right." It's like, well, you know your own animal. It's like seeing a doctor. You know, if they see you for 5 minutes, they obviously know everything about you in that, you know, amount of time. It's like, well, hang on a minute. I'm with this person or with this animal all the time. So you're going to see, you know, what difference there is.
Yeah.
It does me head in. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
Joys of animals, like I said, you know better than anybody else.
Yeah, well done. Didn't get his tail docked.
I don't like it to have the tails docked. It's fucking wrong, that.
No, it's bad. And I mean, you know, I think Rottweilers, they look nicer with their tails, and they look more aggressive without them. Because the thing is, if you can't see a dog wagging its tail, you can't always tell what sort of mood they're in, you know. And you know,
I am Marie.
Yeah. And My neighbour used to breed Rottweilers, and they all had their tails docked. And I did say to her, I said, you're not supposed to do this. It's against the law.
It is.
You know.
I already knew.
Yeah.
It's horrible, horrible bloody thing. Now I prefer them with tails. Couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Nah. Don't know why whoever thought of that idea needs a bloody head scene to.
Anne-Marie's asking, what do you prefer to be called? I don't know who you're referring to. Me is Matthew or Matt, whatever. She's Jackie.
She.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
am I using the wrong pronouns now? Sorry.
Oh, fuck that. Don't you start. Do not start.
No.
Oh,
Ear
God.
trimming, yeah. The thing is, you see somebody with a dog like that, and you think, like, you wanker. You know, it's like you're walking down the street, and it's like, really, you did that? Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just Jackie, and Matt is Matt or Matthew.
Yeah, I knew somebody who well, they were the owners of a pub, and then they got this dog, which was like a English bulldog, you know, big stocky thing with a classic like underbite jaw, you know, and all that, and sort of like, you know, that sort of like look. And his tail had been docked, but his tail was like that, the stump of it. So it would have been a very fat tail, right? But like, you want to see the fucking mess they made of that. I mean, it was like a mangled sort of stump, you know, and it's like, so you had to pay money to get that done, and look at it, look at the fucking mess, you know. And it's like, why do you do it just because of that's the way they're meant to look? No, that's not how they're meant to fucking look. That's what idiots have told you they're meant to look like. So you're listening to idiots, you know.
Hi, Barry.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know why they do stuff like that.
I can't remember now whether or not like Crufts, you know, shouldn't really now allow dogs to be shown if they've been docked like that, you know. Has Crufts banned docking docked tails? Yeah. There we are. They're saying, yeah, dogs are not allowed to be permitted to compete at any show where the public pay an admission fee, which includes Crufts. Yeah. But what they're saying is, though, the Kennel Club is saying, you know, if it's a private show where they'll still allow it. But it's like, you know, surely they should be saying, the Kennel Club should be saying, we won't register this dog if it's been, you know, docked.
Yeah, exactly.
What they're saying is, we'll allow you to register the dog, and we'll allow you to go to some shows, but not Crufts, because Crufts is very public. So we want to sort of give this impression of, you know, oh no, we're not into that. But it's bollocks, isn't it? Because you will allow people to register their dog if they got a docked tail. Yeah,
that's wrong.
Yeah.
Very, very wrong. No. No, I mean, that's the thing about the French bulldogs. Apparently, the female has to have a cesarean because something to do with, you know, they can't fit, the puppy can't go through the birth canal properly. It's like, you know, that's just pretty bad. In fact, it's awful.
Yeah.
Trouble breathing. Yeah, I mean, dogs with faces that are all scrunched up, they do. It's like that, and pugs do as well, and a few of them, they've got breathing problems. It's awful. Well,
they're saying here, the Kennel Club have said, because it's illegal to dock a tail unless for medical reasons, you know, they I guess they're saying no, you know.
Good.
So, yeah, doing the right thing.
Good. So I do not like it in the slightest. Oh God, that is awful. I bet it is. Couldn't 3-week-old little puppies having the poor babies.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I could not do it. I've seen somebody do that. Can dog them.
Yeah, mind you, though. I mean, like, look what they do with sheep. I think that's not nice. I mean, they get like male sheep, and then they put a rubber band over its testicles to cut off the blood supply, and then they'll die, turn cankerous, and fall off. Great. And there's no pain involved in that. I think there must. I think there is.
Yeah, like ball strangling, basically. Oh, baby.
Hmm.
You had to do a dreamy round. Oh, God. Yeah, I have to bloody sneak treats out every now and again because if I have them all jumping me, I end up bloody getting cut to death because they all want them at the everyone wants them at the same time. It's like, ah! So I just do it in batches. Look at that. They tack sharpy eyes. Yeah. Poor babies. Because they're the ones, aren't they, with the really wrinkly faces, isn't it?
Yeah. Some of them can't open their eyes properly. Yeah.
Poor things.
Yeah.
That's it. These designer dogs is just wrong as well.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 years old. Cool. That's it. I'd take every animal, but I'm not allowed. So, and apparently I've got no room and it costs lots of money. So, yeah.
Yeah, fleecing a sheep's arse and then tearing it. Yeah. Oh dear. The trouble is, though, when farms, often things like that happen, they just euthanize the animal because it's cheaper than getting it. It's cheaper than getting it dealt with, you know. So.
I don't blame them. I won't give the dreamies to my cats because it's quite. They're quite tough, so I buy all the freeze dry stuff for them instead. I don't buy them. They have that, and they have the dried sticks instead, or the what were they called? The ones in the like the sticks where they're like a liquid inside them. They love them as well. So they only get certain things. They're not allowed things like that because a lot of it's all to get all the softer stuff. Quite a few of them are older now because Bubbles is coming. She's coming up to 13 years old, and I think a couple of them in the front room. I think 2 of Simon's cats. I think they're like they're 13 or 14 years old as well. So, oh dear.
Oh, found a dead Sharpie pup. What's a Sharpie? Stuffed in a bag weighed down with brake discs.
What's wrong with people?
He was dead in the bag, but still warm. Oh my God. Clearly dead though. Yeah. It's funny actually because there's a place. I've seen them on YouTube, like Indian, like animal rescue. But the thing is, they only go in when things are really bad. So they get a lot of cats and dogs, and they're just not moving and hardly breathing, you know. And they take them in, and then they give them injections, to boost them, and then they get them back to life, and then try and find a home for them. But you see these things dragged in, and they're just like dead, not moving, and it's like, oh Jesus, it gets to that level for a stray dog on the street to be almost dead before somebody will take an interest. So
it's pretty bad. People end it grain mites, the little shits, horrible things, grain mites. But it's bad if it's getting into the Aldi dried dog food, though.
Oh dear.
Because that means they've got it from somewhere. Because they develop over time if it's been left for a long period of time. That's not good. See, the only downside is we would get a dog from a rescue, but they get. So I've heard a few people they've gone and got animals elsewhere because some of these rescues get really, really particular and overdo it. Oh, you've got cats. Oh, you live near Main Road. Oh, this, and it's like, well, that's a bit silly, really. Because sometimes that's why they can be weighed down with more animals. Not all of them, but I do know some do. I mean, we would have a dog at some point. I mean, if we're down a few cats, it's like not all. Who says cats and dogs don't get along? Because some do. So I don't see what there's a problem. We live not far from loads of fields up here. So there's plenty of places to take a dog for a walk. And we've got a big, well, it's not really a garden. It's a yard, but it's quite big. And it's got big, tall walls, big door, gate, sorry. It's locked from the inside. So, you know, quite a big area out there. Front garden. I couldn't even call that a garden. It's just a, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I went to the RSPCA, you know, I was going to adopt a dog from them. And, you know, sort of went out, walked a couple of dogs. And then they said, oh, we come and do a house check. And they sent some old woman round. And she basically wrote a report saying, no, his house is too small. And I don't think he's suitable for a large dog.
What?
And I'm like... And I said to them, I said, do you actually realize I've had dogs all my life and they've all been large dogs, you know, and like all of them have been taken care of, you know, looked after, you know, taken to the vets and sort of like you know, you people are just like mind boggling. Like my house isn't big enough. Well, what? So you have to have what, like a semi-detached with a couple of acres of land in order to get a large dog, is it? What exactly do you think you're doing, you know, putting stupid criteria like that on? And exactly. I just said, oh, fuck this. And I just went to like a family run rescue place and, you know, said like, you know, any chance, you know, and they were like, yeah, no problem. And it was just like streamline, done like that. RSPCA, bloody waiting and sort of like keep you waiting. And then we go send somebody around, then you don't find out. And then they go, oh, no, you're not good enough for us.
Exactly. And then they complain. Yeah, and then they complain, oh, we can't get rid of her. I wonder why. But what people don't realise, the RSPCA, they'll put fucking animals down as well.
Yeah.
Which I already knew about that anyway.
Yeah, B saying she had the same problem. Look, they wouldn't let her get a rescue as a garden wasn't big enough. Why does a garden have to be massive?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why does it have to be massive? I mean, it's like saying that like the dog's going to spend all its day out in the back garden, is it? No.
Exactly. You know? They're full of shit.
Yeah.
Some people, I've heard people, I mean, you take your dog to a dog park, and the thing is, there's places to take them. You don't have to take them or leave them in the garden. My mum's garden's fucking small, but doesn't mean she leaves the dog. She takes her, well, at the moment she hasn't done it because she's ill. But usually her dog, she goes and walks up on the fields all around the back of the houses. But it's quite a bit. It's only a few minutes up the road. But she's always done it. All the dogs that she's had. So she's had, she's had 2 Mastiffs. So she's had, the first one was a male. He was fucking huge, that dog. Then she had the female. So the first dog, he was Ben. Then she had Millie. Then my sister had her dog, and now my mum's got this small dog. But then they added, nope, I'm lying. She had another dog before that. No, how many dogs has she had since before I moved out? 1, 2. I know when I lived at home, there was 2 dogs that she had, and then they got the Manchester Terrier, and they had her till she was, I don't know. I can't know how old she was when she passed. Which they had her for years as well. Then they had the 2 Mastiffs at different times. Then my sister's dog. My sister's dog, she was half Rottweiler and half Staff. So she was fucking one strong dog. Especially when you're playing tug of war, she nearly pulled you over. It's like, yes, let's play tug of war with the dog. Ah, shit, dog's nearly taking me. Oh, she wants to play tug of war with you, but she used to be funny though. Strong as hell, but
I was
beautiful
told
dog.
about the RSPCA by a friend of mine who said, like, the RSPCA are really bad. And I said, really? The RSPCA, they do all that good work for animals. And then they went, nah, they're fucking nasty. They're institutionally fucked. And I said, really? What was that? And he said, well, do you know how they used to euthanize dogs? Up until the animal rights people made a stink about it. They used to have a room with a metal floor, and they put the dog in there and turn the electricity on.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they used to electrocute animals to death. That's the RSPCA, the Royal Society for Protection
of Cruelty
of
to Animals.
Cruelty to Animals. Yeah. Does that not strike you as slightly hypocritical?
Yeah.
And the only people who got that changed were the animal rights people who said, you're fucking disgusting, and made a big stink about it. And then they went, oh, we don't do that anymore. But you did do it, though. You thought it was okay. You thought that was perfectly fine to do until somebody told you. So what else do you do behind the scenes that you think is perfectly okay? Because I know that I've seen it myself. The RSPCA, I went into a court case once, and a woman was getting fucking. She was mentally ill, this woman, and they were going after money. That's what they were after, money. Yeah. So they wanted to literally clean her out, and I knew the score because I'd heard the story about this woman. But this woman had inherited money and lived in a big house. She had loads of cats. The cats used to shit everywhere and this sort of stuff, and she didn't look after it, And so they took all the animals off her. Then she went and got more. Yeah. So then they took those off her, and she's one of these goes and does it again and again and again. But anyway, the RSPCA took her house off her and sold it. And we're talking a big house, so we're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds they took off this woman.
Wow.
That's what the RSPCA. It's like this is why I got no time for the National Trust, because it's all about that. They're not interested in buildings and wonderful buildings and keeping buildings and all that. Number one thing, the National Trust and English Heritage are what? Money. It's a money-making scheme.
Oh yeah. A lot of them are bloody idiots. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got no time for these organizations because they're all geared up for legal things, going after people legally. And I've said it before, but one of the most horrible stories I heard was in Avebury. There were loads of people who owned their own houses. They owned their own houses, and they got evicted because National Trust said, "Oh, we're going to clear out all these houses because we're going to demolish them and try to return Avebury more to what it used to be like when it was just the stones." So they got the fucking government to allow them to have eviction orders, and they got these people evicted, right? And they put them in tiny little fucking council type houses in another village, not in the village they lived and they were born in and they owned their house in. Yeah. They moved them to outside the village, yeah. And then they sat on those houses and they never demolished them. And then they started renting them.
That's a bit bloody crafty, that.
That's National Trust. That's why I don't give them a fucking penny. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's not good. The slightest. Yeah. All bloody organisations, all they want to do is bloody screw you over for money.
Do you know now that HS2 has been cancelled, right? In the north, sort of, yeah. They compulsory purchase ordered houses, yeah. So they took people's houses off them, yeah. Basically, it didn't get as far as compulsory purchase because they said, well, we're going to get a compulsory purchase if you don't sell to us, so you might as well sell to us. So they gave them a good market rate for their house, but they had to move out. And these are really fucking stunning houses, posh houses, really like fucking immaculate, proper driveways. Like you think, fucking hell, who lives in there? Millionaire, like those types of houses. They all had to move out. They all had to move out. And now it's been cancelled. HS2's been cancelled. So guess what? Those houses are just standing. Squatters have been in them.
Oh,
Grow
great.
rooms have been in them, right? And these people want to buy their houses back because they like their fucking houses. They want to live in the house that they liked. Not some shit they had to get somewhere else, which they didn't choose. Yeah. So guess what now? They're saying, oh well, we might rent them out now.
I bet they would.
You've taken these fucking people's houses off them, but now you don't need them. You're going to rent them out. Really? Very nice. Nice.
Bye.
Top fucking marks. Like, yeah. See? Just like National Trust. We got what we want now, but now, oh yeah, no, we can fucking make some money out of that now. Yeah.
That's very sly.
Mm.
Very sly.
Some of these people want to buy their houses back. I would say that they should. What they should do is they say, well, what we'll do is we'll transfer you back to your house, and then we'll deal with the house you've left and maybe rent that. That would be a decent thing to do, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
That would be the decent thing to do. Well, here's your house back, and we'll deal with the one that you didn't want, that you were forced to go to. But nah, that's not on the table apparently. No,
Be too much hard work for them.
Mm.
Does me head in. It really does.
They'll probably wait until it dies down, and they'll try and sell those houses for a lot more than they're worth. That's what will probably happen. See, yeah.
Not bloody on. Really not.
Yeah. The Red Cross should be avoided, apparently. They're no good, are they?
Oh dear. Oh yeah, I think I've heard. Wouldn't be surprised. Ooh. Fair enough.
I don't know too much about that. I'll have a look at what you're saying now, Mam Nan. Let's have a look.
They report an abandoned property, upload pics from your phone, and then when it's sold, they give you a small percentage. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, it appears so. There is a few that need to be avoided.
I'm not finding anything, sort of specifically saying what the problem is between. Yeah. Oh, how the Red Cross failed Europe's Jews and American POWs. Right. Okay. I found something.
Yeah, they do. But unfortunately, you try and get people to do it, and then they're like, "Oh, I don't want to do it." It's like, really. Some people are too bloody lazy to do anything. Yeah, there is a lot that are into try and make
Oh, that's
a
right.
profit.
Sorry.
Go on.
No, I think I read about this before, and I think I did talk about it on my other channel. I actually did a thing saying like the Red Cross. I'm remembering it now because yeah, they were basically allowed to overlook the concentration camps and things like that, and they didn't really report what was going on. They just like, oh well, so we can't step in and do anything. So they were just basically observing, but they couldn't do anything. So,
Bloody hell. It's too much bloody going on these days. I don't know. It's just getting worse. It really is. Who says everything's getting better? Yeah, right. Everything's getting worse. It's not on. Definitely not on. Bloody hell. Well, there you go. Yeah, John's definitely not coming back, so I'm going to remove him. No, not that.
He must have gone and fallen asleep.
He probably has. So I'll kick him. It's only fair, really, because I don't want him logged in or something, because he'd be like, what the fuck's going on here? So he probably has. But don't matter. It happens. We're going in a few minutes anyway ourselves, because I'm sure Matt would need his rest to get over his drinking of,
Water.
Yes, what you're bloody hell, you're going to be pissing for bloody England.
Yeah, I've gone to the toilet a couple of times this evening. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, we did say we were going to go about this time, didn't we? So
Yes, we did. See them outside.
I've downloaded Troll 2, so I'll watch that now.
I feel sorry for you. I really do feel sorry for you. Oh dear. Oh dear. You'll probably just sit and watch it for about 5-10 minutes and you'll be like, what the fuck am I watching?
If it's really good, I'll stay awake. If it's not that good, I'll probably be asleep in 5 minutes. Yeah.
You're sleeping fine. I'll give you 5 minutes then.
Mm.
I'll be in the morning and tomorrow and you'll be like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, I fucking warned you.
Yeah.
I know you've been doing stuff, Melissa. There's always next time. So, certain other things get prioritized first. I mean, sorting yourself out for tomorrow and sorting out for your mum. Exactly. Dinkum. Troll 2 is terrible. It really is terrible. But it's meant to be one of them, because you get some films that are just so terrible. Like, I think one's called The Room. And the acting in it is terrible. But you just take the piss out of it, though. You really do. It's so funny.
Is that one with that weird sort of French guy who sort of he can't act for toffee, and he just says the stupidest things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody takes the piss out of that as well. It's just funny.
Well, he got famous. He's been on loads of chat shows and things like that because of just how shit he is. Like,
Exactly. It's funny.
He's written the scripts himself, and people are like, well, it's not even an interesting story. It's just like a bloke hanging around, chatting to his friends, has friends over, then talks to them, and like, la, 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 and then it's the end of the fucking movie. And it's like, well, there's nothing actually happens. There's no real story apart from a bloke wandering around chatting to his mates and going out for a drink, and it's like, what is it? Where's the arc? What's the story? There's no fucking story. There is no story.
Yeah. Oh, there's some really bad ones, and you just laugh at them. But then, like you said, when they get made famous from it, it's like, why? Really? The Room, it was so bad. They made it a movie. I know. It is terrible. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Of course there is quite a few good communities. Sounds like a movie to fall asleep to. Yep. Definitely. Ugh. Oh, I forgot Simon's in work tomorrow. No, I'm feeding you tomorrow, you little git. Bloody snake's dropping bloody hints. She's not getting fed tonight. She can bugger off. It's like one of my other snakes. He was out. He was looking for food as well. One of the ball python. I was like, nope. You'll have to wait. I'm not bloody sitting there and power feeding you and having a bloody overweight, because people don't realize you can make them overweight as well. Snakes. It's like, nope. You'll get fed when you get fed. Simple as that. When they get to a certain size, they get fed fortnightly, and then when they get even bigger, the meal gets bigger, but then they get fed less, if you know what I mean. It's just because it depends on how quick the body digests and everything. So, nope. And the other snake, he's gone to sleep. He's just not eating. So I checked on him. It's like, yeah, you're okay. You just have to wait until you start eating again. They just go in funny moods. But the other snakes are fine. So it's fun. All right, cool. See, there's not. I don't know. There's a lot of the movies nowadays are all bloody woke or something really rubbish. But then, what is it? There's a few now series we've watched, like was it Yellowstone? And we watched another one. It was Sylvester Stallone series, because a lot of them have left Hollywood because of how corrupt it is. So they're like, no, I don't want to do Hollywood. So they're doing series instead. Yes, it is crickets, G. I have crickets. So I'll be going to bed. Sometimes I can very rarely, because my room's right above this room, but I don't hear them. They're quite thick walls anyway. Does it? No, they are definitely crickets, but I'm not getting them out because they're little shits. Every time I get them out, I catch them and feed them to the geckos, and she's not. I feed her tomorrow. So, yeah. She's not due to be fed. But she gets fed a few times in a week, because that's the only thing she eats. So she'll get fed maybe twice, sometimes 3 times in a week. The other gecko, he doesn't, because he has a paste as well. And he has that every few days, and I just change it. It's just easy. It is pretty easy. Oh, I know some animals do, but that's why a lot of it is. There's actually no gaps in here, but if it had been upstairs, there's more chance they would have got into the walls and everything. So in this house, upstairs you can, down here it's stone floor down here. It's not floorboards here.
Christ, crickets only live 90 days.
I don't think they live that long anyway. I'm sure they get eaten.
Yeah, I just wondering, like, because they make that noise, don't they, with their legs? That's the noise they make. Like, they rub their legs and it makes that noise. But I thought, like, well, have they got ears? You know, have they? And I just looked it up now, and apparently they have.
I think
by their knees.
Yeah,
they've got like a little opening in their knee that picks up the sound.
Yep, it's weird, that, isn't it?
You'd think it'd be on the head, like, you know, like where a lot of other animals have their, you know,
in the
sensory
knees,
organs.
Weird. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you mean, check the gates, strangled in the night? Jesus. It's like the bloody one, because in fact somebody did that, where somebody had slept to the bed and they realized the snake was cuddling up to them because they're going to size them up, and it's just like, yeah, that would have to be one. And even them type of snakes, pythons, couldn't even eat a human. They can attack them, certain sizes can, but they wouldn't try and eat a human because they're not big enough to do it. Just some people just don't realize that.
They say, why do politicians change and go against their people? Well, I think a lot of politicians are just in it for a pay packet.
Oh, yeah. They bloody get away. I know, we'll just charge this, charge that.
Yeah.
Like, really? Oh, you know, I just put the champagne down on it. Essential things for, you know, work. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Sheesh. It is greed. Very greedy. I247 Hinky. Could not sleep with a fly near me in the night. Yeah, well, I can't hear them upstairs. Cannot hear them. So I'm not in the same room as them. If they're in the same room, I could, but I can't hear them. I could hear them when I was upstairs. When they were upstairs, I could hear them. But down here, I can't, even though my room's directly above this room. Oh, there goes another fly. Yep, another one bit the dust.
I don't really get flies in here because I keep all the windows closed, and I've got my air conditioner, so you know they don't really come in now, which is quite good.
Yeah, but these are all, like I said, they're just these little small soil flies, horrible little things. But like I said, I haven't got that many because they all get fried. That's the reason, because I was sick of them, because I was getting them all the time, because obviously it comes in the compost and everything that I get. Because obviously I have to get ones that have not been, you know, treated, and you get them. They're fucking horrible, little, just little tiny things. So they just get taken out by that now. So I'm all good.
Mm.
Eastern brown. Oh, sugar. That's not good. Yeah, they are very venomous snakes. Eastern brown snakes. Very venomous snakes. Damn, that's pretty bad. As much as I love you, I wouldn't want to live near you in case of a... No, that's why everything... I've even got actually bought a decent draft thing against the door. There's nothing you can get underneath the door. I actually bought a proper... The one that I had before was rubbish. It started coming away from the door, but I bought a decent one. Paid a bit more for it. I don't care. Nothing can get under the door. Nothing can get out. So, safer. But, no, I'm very funny of checking for stuff. Very, very rarely anything gets out. I mean, Simon was not locking this door because there's a lock on this door because the person that lives with us, he pissed about with a bloody handle and he put the mechanism. So there's a lock on the door anyway, so it gets locked. So, because obviously the draft from the other doors, when you shut in one door, it'll come open. And it's like, just lock the door. So it doesn't do that. So it's a lot safer. So as soon as I come out of this room, the door gets locked. So there's no chance of anything. There, yeah, a lot better.
Right, well, it's just about time, isn't it? I think. Just coming up.
We'll be wrapping up soon and going to Betty Bry's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be released. Released.
Bloody hell. Oh, so it's been a relaxed one today. Definitely a relaxed one since we lost John to the sleep. He fell asleep. Ah. Yeah. Tried talking about all different random stuff. I'll try to anyway. Very funny, Barry. Do you know, I don't see any of them. Mind you saying that, my cats probably get them. Any other bugs in the house, the cats get them. The brilliant bug catchers cats. They're great. Don't see any. If there's any spiders, any, you know, ordinary house spiders, if they are low down to the floor to a certain height, even up, like on the window ledges, or even up to some of the, because they jump on top of the wardrobes, the cats will have them. It's like, bye. So yeah, it's all good fun. Definitely good fun. So like, very rarely see anything like that. A few times I'll see a spider on a wall and I'll be like, yeah, don't go down too low. Otherwise, if my cats see, and sometimes I'll see them, and the cats be looking at something, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I see it too. You don't miss it. You do not miss it at all. Right, anyway, people. Yes, Matt is going to bed already.
Yeah. Straight to bed now.
He's going to bed. So anyway, I hope everybody have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. And thanks for Matt coming on. And thanks
All
for
the
everybody
best.
in chat. Much love
Yeah.
to you all. And
Cheers,
we
everybody.
will catch you later. Bye.
Bye bye.